I destroy beats. My phone will give me like 3 notifications. It's gonna give me app notifications, YouTube notifications,
Y'all know the vibes.
Destroy beats.
Hold
Yeah.
up.
Oh.
These are Angry Orchard glasses.
Oh, that's
Uh-oh. Look at that. That's
Hold on,
crazy.
They gotta sponsor us for that one.
They
Right?
got a sponsor. We got the
Yeah.
drinks out. She got the glasses. She just caught on. We all just caught on.
No, y'all
Wavy.
better sponsor us first. Hold on.
Facts. But yo, everybody out there, what's going on? What's going on? I know we haven't been around for a little minute, you know.
It's only been 2 weeks. Relax. 2 weeks. Leave us alone. We got things to do. Look.
That's a long time.
Unfortunately, I guess we can say we haven't even told Joe yet, our producer, or our manager. But we're going on what? This is our second to last episode. I know, yeah. I don't got no boo. I can't say boo. You know, I'm not clapping to that shit.
Yo, this new iOS is funny. Like, I went to look for not disturbing, and I was like, oh, it clicks all like this. That's crazy. I ain't know all that.
And then he want to talk about interrupt him.
Oh, we going there today? Oh, yes, we going there today. I'm tag team today.
You can't
I'm
act
getting tag
up
team
in front of our guests.
Yo, listen.
We didn't even get you introduce her yet.
This is what we about to do right now. Baby, introduce her. Let the world know who she is. I'm pretty sure they know who she is.
First of all, I can't let the world know who she is because then I'll just be judging from an outer appearance. So who are you?
Hey,
Hola. Oh,
it's
look, I'm
your
shooting you. There
favorite
we go.
girl on the mother. No.
Hey,
you.
hey,
you.
hey.
I just want to thank my mom. I want to thank God. Okay.
She got her
Look,
Grammy
right?
speech.
You gotta give her flowers.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite girl on the rocks, of course, and I'm a guest today.
Yes,
which
she
is
is.
weird because
Yes.
I'm always hosting, so it's very refreshing to be a guest. So I'm very excited to do this today, and I'm honored that you guys even like had the opportunity. So I'm excited.
Hey, let's
Yo,
go.
We appreciate
Look,
you coming on.
at the end of the day, we definitely have to give it up to just how the universe connect us.
Yes.
Let's give it up to that.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest.
You know, like
how
we
did
gotta.
it connect to y'all? Because I wasn't there.
Yes.
I don't know where I was at.
Well, you played a part to it too.
You did.
Because you said I was in a doghouse if I couldn't find my jean jacket.
And I knew where it was as soon
I was
as you
just
hit me
saying,
up.
like, how you misplace a jacket?
And then- Sorry, you know, we got a
Sorry, we
new
don't like
member.
yo, babies,
look,
man. We
got a
just
new member to the family.
You feel
so
me?
adorable. That was
So
a
you know,
lovely
our
surprise.
producer had a baby girl not
Yes.
too long ago. You know, she was holding on though. I was like, "Did she pop yet? Did she pop yet?" He's like, "Nah, not yet, not yet." I was like, "She just holding. Like, I'm not coming yet." I don't blame her because we was in a pandemic and all of this other stuff that's going on in
It's
this
getting
world.
crazy out there. I might stay in here for a little while.
Yes, last year's heroes is becoming out this year unemployed. Like, this is
Yes.
crazy to me.
that's
Like,
reckless.
I'm not understanding it. I'm
It's
clearly
giving ghetto. Yes.
past ghetto.
Yes.
It's giving that white girl trash thing. Not to be biased, unfortunately, that is just the line.
It's just
like,
what it is.
Yo, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. It's Sunday.
yeah. So anyway, like we said, girl on the rocks. This is her name. Let me tell you something. It's does not open up to how much she actually is. You know, you meet her, you're like, "Oh, girls on the rock, okay." And then you listen to the way she really turned them turntables and have you, "Oh, go ahead, girl." She be having you on. And then next thing you know, you go to her page and you're like, "But you a whole model." Like,
hey, you know, gotta be
How much shit do you do?
multifaceted, multi-talented, like you said in the other episode. I was
Yes.
watching,
Yeah.
you know, I was doing my little homework.
Yes.
I'm a good guest.
Yes, yes, yes.
So yeah, definitely multifaceted. Girl on the Rocks, the name itself means so much. So it can mean many different
Yeah, how
things.
did you come up with that name? That's what I want to know.
I was
How
lit.
did you come up with
I was
that
lit.
name? Okay. I was gonna put that in there. I'm gonna give that. That's the 50% of it right
Yes.
there.
Yeah, so it can mean different things to different people. But for the most part, of course, Girl on the Rocks, straight up like a drink on the rocks. So you just take it.
Mike fell. But
That's
yeah,
how real it is.
Yeah,
We
he's
having
not-
mic
for it.
problems. Like you should have saw us 2
Got it.
seconds before we
Mm.
actually came in. The mics was just like falling.
I'm good.
It's
though.
okay
I'm good.
because as a
But you
live
cool.
performer, I'm so used to mics flying and something happening with the
Or
mic.
something
So
not
it's
working.
okay.
And
It's
you gotta
okay.
use that outside
I'm like,
voice,
"Doo-doo-doo." It's there. There we
There
go.
we go.
We fixed
We here.
it.
We here.
But yeah, so Girl on the Rocks is really just think of it as you have a mountain or a journey that you're trying to get to, and each individual rock or each boulder that you're trying to get over is an obstacle. And by the time you get to the top, you get to look down at all of the stuff that you've accomplished. You're like,
And how
damn,
beautiful
it
it was.
feels
Girl
good
on
up
the
here.
Rocks.
Yeah.
Okay, I like
The
the
wind
meaning.
blows different up here. Like it feels different up here. So that's really what it is. So it's really just signifying my journey from who I was to where I'm gonna be. Yeah.
Nice. See, I didn't
Yo,
even
that
think
was-
about it. That
I didn't
deep.
think of that. It's like when people throw our name like socks on knob, like, and how we came up with the concept. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
I
you got to
didn't
dig
even-
deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wasn't thinking that. Yo, that was dope. I like
Thank
I
that.
like that. I like that. Yes, because you know what? We all have mountains to climb.
Yes.
But if we do take a second to look back and see all the things that we accomplished, we'll see how beautiful the view actually is. And the view only gets better with the higher you climb.
Exactly. Even the
So-
small pebbles too. You have to take
Most
an account to
definitely.
those too, because think about it. If you throw a pebble from a plane and it hits somebody
It gonna
on
kill 'em.
land, that shit's going
gonna
through
kill
their
'em.
skull. So
It's gonna kill
Girl
them
on the Rocks is
completely.
lethal. Okay,
Mhm.
is what I'm saying basically.
Wow.
Well, we're gonna get this out early because I don't want nobody jumping up in these comments asking. And don't get yourself in trouble
Okay.
because the last person we got on here, had got himself in trouble.
Okay.
You know,
So the world, of course, is gonna want to know: Are you single? Are you single on? Nah, because
No.
the single on paper got us in trouble.
That was
All
yeah.
right,
I
That's
heard
what
that.
no.
That's what got us in trouble.
Yo,
So
we
ain't
can't
gonna do
you
the
can't
single on
sugarcoat it.
paper.
We asked Thrilly. We gotta ask her the same question.
Listen.
Nah, but now we realize it
No,
takes
hey,
emotion.
yo, listen.
I'm gonna say this: if you feel some type of way by me saying she's single on paper, then put a ring on it.
But that's a fact though.
Mm.
Yo, it's not
There
like
gotta
look,
be a button for that.
that's the new
Period.
like yo, you still with your lady, y'all been together for a little bit or whatever. Yo, she's still single. She can still talk to other men. She can still talk to
Mm.
other females, right?
That's.
I'm not
Look,
saying
look,
it's
I'm
allowed.
like,
Wait,
I don't
wait.
know about that.
I'm not saying it's allowed, but quote unquote, that's what it is in this era now. You
That's
see, it's all over
it is
social media. It's
interesting.
all outside. You got
I-
females like, yeah, we talking, but we ain't serious. Like, how
I
y'all-
would say
what's talking?
I
And
would
what's
say
serious,
in 20
right.
I would say in 2021 the toxic definitely turned up. But
100%.
I'm not gonna say just because you're single on paper, you are free to Tom, Dick, and Harry. Because at the end of the day, if you meet someone and you guys both have the same plan, you want to get married, have a
Mhm.
family, meet family, go on trips, do change courses, I don't know, build a foundation. I feel like you need to have that like loyalty first, like that fake marriage point first.
How long is that though?
Mm.
Because you got people who've been out here 2 years, 3 years, 7
According
years,
to the
10
government,
years,
it's like
15.
7 years, right? And then like you're like,
Back in the day, they used to be like, if you're 7 years, then you're in a domestic
divine-
relationship.
yeah,
Not anymore.
Nah. And
Not
nah.
anymore.
But no, I am in a very happy relationship.
That's
Super
what's up.
happy.
Yes, hold on.
Yay!
We love love. We
Yes,
love love.
sir.
Love. It ain't easy, but it is.
Who
what
you
it
telling?
is.
I got a fucking paper tied to this.
You see what I go through, right? You see what I go
But
through.
you love it.
I do. I do.
See?
I
No,
love
she was
every
talking to
part
me.
of it.
She wasn't talking to you. She was talking to me. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Hey.
But my wife is crazy. And I'm crazy for dealing with the craziness. So that makes us insane.
I
So,
mean, you gotta have that balance. Though.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your background?
I am a crazy background.
No.
So,
your
yeah.
nationality.
Oh, okay. Like, oh, you want to know what was going on back there?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
She's about to turn up real
she's
quick.
like, I know I was outside. that I was
I'm
outside.
off the porch. I
They
didn't even
know
have
me.
a porch.
You feel me?
Yo,
Steps
oh my
and
God.
grass.
That's all I had.
Nah, I'm black chick. You know, I'm a black woman from Staten Island. My
Hold
whole
on.
family, the whole fam,
Feel
a
me?
bunch
Shout
of
out Staten
melanated
Island.
motherfuckers. You know,
I'm mad. Look, you said you from Staten Island, and your whole
Staten
vibe is not Staten Island.
it's not. Yeah, I know. I get that a lot. I do.
not.
But yeah,
What borough
Born
she
and
belong in?
raised.
Which borough you would think she would belong in?
She remind me of, and I don't want people to think this in a negative way. I'm gonna say this in a personality way. She reminds me of a Queens person.
Yo, I knew she was gonna say that. That's crazy.
And that's not.
And now y'all see
negative.
why she my wife. I'm like, yo, if it's not Queens,
I knew she was gonna say
she's a
Queens.
Lower East Side, maybe.
Yes,
you feel me?
hipster
Like,
vibes. I feel
yes.
it. I feel it.
To me, like when you see your page, you're like, oh, she's so Soho. But then when you meet her, you're like, nah, she Soho don't have nothing on her. Hold on, she has. No
and
matter
then she
where
from
you
the
go-
hood.
Yes.
Period.
Don't get it twisted. Don't let the
Right.
glasses fool y'all. That's what she's
Right,
telling you.
Right.
All right. So since you're from Staten Island, how do you
Yes.
feel about all these damn memes that want to talk about Staten Island and straight pussy?
I mean, listen.
They be making me tight. I be sitting there like,
Listen.
First
I
of all,
mean,
come out here then. I ain't even in the streets
true.
no more. but
Also
come out
that.
here.
True. Also that. I mean, you know what? I think for somebody who's seen it, it's definitely changing. So
Okay.
everybody on the memes, if you're not from here, just shut the hell up, okay?
Period.
Because we have a
Period.
lot.
I
going
live
on.
here. I'm gonna keep talking. Brooklyn boy.
Why?
But
We
I don't
little-
say nothing about bad
Alright,
about
so-
Staten Island.
Are you
Alright.
trying
My
to
thing
say-
is just like it's New York City.
Mm.
Now, all the people who say, yo, Staten Island's pussy, Staten Island's this is the people who ain't never been on that ferry or across that
Right.
bridge.
Never been nowhere.
Right.
Now, if you've been here and you've been to Stapleton, Park Hill, all the hoods out here, West Brighton, New Brighton, all the way down. We're gonna take it all the way
It's
down
the
to the
same
white
shit.
neighborhood, Tottenville. It's the same shit.
Same shit.
Listen.
Every
And when you're from here, it's a little different. You know what I mean? Growing up with a lot of the people who are the ones who are inspiring those people to make the memes and whatnot. So it's kind of like I don't know, because I don't really see those people in that light. So it's kind of
Mhm.
hard. But I would definitely say if you're not from here, if you meet a Staten Islander after getting off the ferry, you're gonna think that they are
Right,
with the
with-
shits
yeah.
because we're pissed off that we just wasted 25 minutes on this.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Ryan,
you know,
How about-
me
how
white,
about-
that
we
was
might
my
wanna
piece
shake.
How about
time.
this? Be in the front line, right? Be in the front line of the ferry as it's coming off and walk slow.
Oh my
I'ma
god,
let
you're
you
gonna
know how
get
you-
shoved and
Oh, I've
pushed.
done that. I've done
Yo,
that.
what?
You
I've-
ain't get cursed out? You ain't
What?
get tripped? Oh man.
Pushed out the
what?
way by a 90-year-old woman with mad bags
Somebody hit
running
you with
full
car.
You
speed.
bump me and I feel it. I'm gonna give you that butt, yo.
You know what I'm
doing?
saying?
Like,
So catch a Staten Islander on a rainy day getting off the ferry, and they might want to shake. So I
yeah,
don't
they
know.
might. I ain't gonna
I
sit
don't
here and
know.
lie.
So, but yeah, it
be
depends
some
on the
crazy
day.
people
It
at the
depends on
ferry,
the
though.
day. It really do. If you talking to a Staten Islander who just got out of traffic, they might want to shake. So I don't know. It's a few scenarios where we might not be pussy. So I don't know.
I always say that. Me, I'm, of course, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, I'm born from Brooklyn, but Staten Island raised me, and I'm proud to say Staten Island raised me because you know what?
It's a great place.
When I was growing up, bitches used to try to come get my life.
yeah.
I was the Puerto Rican girl in the projects with the long hair, and that was it. Like,
Oh yeah.
and I don't understand because I just wanted to be everybody's friend. Like, hi, be my friend. Everybody's like, no, you're dumb. I
No,
don't
because
like
you're
you.
the pretty friend, and that's not gonna fly over here. That's not gonna fly. Because every
Me,
time
I
we
had
go
to
out,
fight
they
my
don't
way
want
up. Once I fought you and you saw that I won, then you want to be my friend.
Right.
And then I took those friends as genuine. And then I realized at the end, it really wasn't genuine. It was me forcing a relationship. So
yeah.
I don't know. I love you, Staten Island people, but y'all gotta
She
do
love
better.
y'all, but she hate y'all. Trust me.
It's a love. I think that's how everyone from Staten Island feels. It's a love hate thing.
I think no
It's a
matter where
love-hate
you live,
thing.
like if you from Queens, they're gonna say the same thing. You from Brooklyn,
Yeah.
they're gonna say the same thing.
You're gonna
Like,
have your pet peeves.
we love it. We love it out here. The only thing I don't like is that we fight to bring our culture. Because I always say that Martin Luther King had a dream, but not out here.
Yeah.
He definitely skipped his borough. Like the dream never happened. I feel like if people really understand the roots and the ground and the dirt of Staten Island, you'll see what we had to deal with on this island. So if you really look like on Staten Island, all the projects is on one side. It ain't called the North Shore for no reason.
True.
I think the only ones that's really inland is the Berry Homes in Tottenville. And
Yeah.
if you look deep in that history, the very homes in Tottenville got sued one time because they used to play with the applications. So it's like you literally go
Milk in
from
the system.
Arlington to the exactly like
Crazy.
and they don't realize we make the population out here. How many times we still see the Proud Boys out here,
Oh
unfortunately.
yeah, we see them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know.
They're here.
But anyway,
Small.
let's get more positive. Let's get more positive. So we ain't going. She's a woman, so we ain't going to ask her age. But where do you?
24.
Oh,
I'm 24. It's
she
fine.
said, "Look, I'm an open book. Hi, how you doing?
Says
You don't
she's
have to
Kobe
read
right
the
now.
context. Like
Yeah,
I
this
just
is my
tell
Kobe
you,
year.
like
Yes, I'm gonna be 25 this year, you guys.
This year
Fine. Yeah.
or next year?
This year, 2021.
When your birthday?
I am a Christmas baby.
Oh, that's
Wow.
so cute.
Yes, I'm a gift. Yes. My mom, so funny story.
She had you under the tree.
No, she went into labor on the dance floor at a Christmas party. So that's
Oh.
why I'm born for this party shit. Like I was born to be the party girl. It just makes sense, you know.
Can't be mad at that.
And
I
she
like
worked
that.
at the hospital, so it was like perfect. They just brought her right upstairs.
Yo, out of control. She was like, "Look, you said party. Hold on, huh? Party? Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, like now nobody spilled their drink. That's my water.
That's
Bring me
mine.
upstairs, please.
Now,
that's out of
I see why
control.
I don't like being late. I was born premature.
See,
Had to be here early.
that's your story.
That's
And
why-
he's sticking with it.
Nah, I ain't sticking with it.
The
I
good
just
thing-
came
the
up with that
funny
because
thing
how you
is-
said it, I'm like,
We
That
go
could be
back.
The funny thing is, they always say like prematures like to be out in the street riffing and roughing and running, but he's not like that. Like I don't know what you was prior to me.
I was outside.
Mm.
To me,
But not all the time. Like I was stayed in the house.
to me,
don't
I
get
be
wrong.
trying to throw him the car keys. Like, hi, you don't got no friends to go see. Like, they might be in the basketball
That's
court.
Crazy.
Damn, letting it rip.
Yo.
Nah. I love you though.
Yo, from now on, when y'all see the videos, I ain't gonna be in them because I'm gonna be outside.
Outside
It's on
before it
camera.
gets cold. Before it
I
gets
like the cold.
Oh,
I don't give
oh.
care about 20, 10 degrees. I'm outside. I'm good.
Oh yeah.
I'm outside. I'm just not gonna be standing on nobody's corner. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, no.
But you'll
Mm-mm.
catch
I didn't say all that. I just
No,
said,
I'm
you
just
know,
saying in
sometimes
general,
go
just outside.
You can't play basketball in the cold.
Who told you that?
Me.
Bones getting brittle.
Psh, I done did it.
We both did it. 13. No, when you're
What,
13
in the
and you're
snow,
not. Yes,
in the
you,
freezing cold.
but when you're 13 and you want to be grown,
That's true. That's
Sure,
true.
and your
that's
That's
parents
true.
true.
say, "Yeah, you can go outside," and y'all outside like this, knowing damn well you
Got
freezing.
the first
but,
down on with the 10s.
but you're allowed to have the company of each other. Like, yeah, hi, baby. Oh, yeah, it's fucking freezing. But those are the days.
The good old days. Not saying they ain't good now, but those was I want to be a kid again.
Word. I was just talking about that. Well, I mean, I know,
I'm good.
but I'm just saying, if I could go back to any era, it would definitely be high school days. Those were fun. Like, my biography is gonna be lit. I already accepted it, but those chapters is gonna be juicy. I'm telling y'all.
She like, look, I'm gonna zane this shit up in here because you know the coldest winter ever was out in Poppin when I was in high school.
It was
So,
amazing time. It was a great time. Band camp, you know.
Look,
Wow.
what high school did you go to? Because now I'm about to call people. Matter of fact,
Curtis High School.
yo,
You
you could
know
have
the
been my
vibes.
damn student. What year did you graduate? Oh my god,
2014.
that's the year I came in. You could have really been my student.
That's
I
fine.
literally graduated school safety because that's what I do as a profession.
Hey, oh my god! Thank God I didn't see you. I'd have been fucking with you. I'm like, hey girl, I don't have my ID again.
Me, I never cared. I was just like that. The white guy that was sitting right there. He was supposed to put your name in. Yo, that's crazy. Because all my students right now is all 24, 25.
Yeah.
Like a grown ass man popped out the staircase in our building. It was like, yo, how you doing? He was like, yo, who the fuck? And I was like, wait, babe, he's my student.
Yo, how it was crazy. I'm
nah, that's
What?
facts.
Because you know my students are now becoming grown ass people. But that's yes, I just came in when you walked out.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. Believe it or not,
Small world, Staten Island shit.
I'm seeing a
and
lot
that's
of.
one reason why I don't like Staten Island.
Everybody
Everybody know
knows
everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love that. I love that because it gives you more of a family. Like
Yeah.
it makes you feel like no matter where you walk through, you okay. That's one thing.
I can
Growing
feel
up,
that.
like I knew so many people in different hoods that when I walked through it, I knew I was okay because I could call out somebody's name and they understood
Yeah.
who I was coming for.
And my
Like-
family, my dad's family is really
Yeah, I
big.
understand that.
So like being that my entire family is from out here, that's really what it is. Like no matter where I go, it's like I'm gonna probably run into a cousin somewhere.
and
It's
I'm gonna be
crazy.
fun.
Yeah. So it's sweet. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's crazy. I went to high school in Curtis too. Believe it or not, I love seeing all my students because the other day I bumped into one of my students that got a blue fucking check on Instagram. Not saying there's anything big,
Ew.
but just to think, like 4 years ago, you was looking dirty with that rugged up fucking weave, smelling like onion and garlic. Like
Damn.
all my students know,
It's the glow up for me.
I'm the cool agent. Don't disrespect me. I'm not gonna disrespect you.
Period.
Period. That's how you are in the street. You don't disrespect somebody in the street. I know right now. Matter of fact, this is a good question. Since you just came out of school, how do you feel about free? I think school policing, like with no like schools with no police free schools. There we go. Police free schools.
I
Look.
mean, as a kid from the inner city, I don't think that's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe in like a country school where
And it's a charter school at that.
right. You know, but if it's New York City and some of these neighborhoods with the highest like violence counts, gun counts, and all of these things, like you definitely need to have, like I remember metal detector day was a bitch, but like
yeah.
it was very worth it because there were some days where you would see people putting guns, knives in bushes just to go to school. So now it's like, all right, boom, we prevented this person from coming into school and really
Mhm.
causing harm. So I think that it's definitely something we need to keep going.
What do you feel?
And that would just be too much of a change, I think. People would take advantage of it,
completely like
So-
did you think you felt that way when you was 15, 16? Like how you like all right. I'm curious because now it's coming from me on this side being with the agents, like
Yeah.
hearing so much that's going on between them saying that agents are sexually harassing kids and
Oh.
we bias and we locked up more than
Listen,
95.
there was a few of them fucking school agents that was fine, okay? I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yo, she
Period.
said 2014. Everybody
Period.
used to like Feinberg. I don't know
Right.
why he stunk. Like, oh my god,
I'm
he used
just
to have the whole
saying,
office.
Some of them
smelling
be
like
fine. You
funky.
see them in the store ordering that bacon, egg, and cheese. What's up? What's up?
I'm sorry, I didn't have school agents in my school that looked nice. They was kind of old,
Yeah.
and
For the most
when they
part,
was
but there was
young, they
always,
was
like, one-
dudes. So
That one that didn't stay at the school long because he probably
Yeah.
ended up starting talking to him. You know what I'm saying? But listen,
Believe it or
some of
not,
them was
no. Like, I have not. For the men, no. For the women, I think us women we kind of brought up in judging other women.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
100%.
So I feel like, us, when my first year there, I saw this one student and I was like, that's a student? They like, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, what the fuck her mother fed her?
Right.
Like,
Right.
did she, why she like that? Why her mother got her in school like that? Like,
Yeah.
I had it, and it wasn't because it was like, oh, I wanted to sexually harass her. It was just like the mother instinct in me. I wanted to
Yeah.
protect her.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, wait a minute. Like,
No,
you're putting too much
definitely.
out there too soon, and you're not
especially in high
mentally-
school, yeah.
Yeah, like you're not mentally equipped to come when a guy just hi.
When I compare the pictures of what I looked like in high school to the people who are in high school now, I'm just like, when was anybody gonna tell me that I was fucking ugly? Like, bro.
I said the same thing. Yeah, I was fried. Like, especially
anyone
in my
gonna tell
era,
me?
it was like pajama pants. Like everybody used to wear pajama pants. So
Always,
it's like,
bro.
yo, you look
I
at
was
these
a
fucking
toothpick. I was a toothpick. Like I look at pictures back then that I
It's
do
not
have,
fair.
and like I saw my
It's fucked up.
heartbeat. I saw my heartbeat through a picture, and the picture is what? A picture. Like I saw. I'm
Yo,
like,
I can't stand you.
Yo, that's so to
I
see
had
kids.
definition, but still, I was skinny. I thought I was skinny.
I seen this
You
photo
was.
shoot this girl did
She
for
said you
Sweet
was.
16 or something, and it was nice. Like there was some shots that were like, okay, this is appropriate for a 16-year-old,
Mhm.
and then it was some pictures and some shots she had like the stripper.
She went from
platform
16 to
heel.
32.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm not understanding this. I don't understand why parents even think it's okay. Because I feel like parents are all in competition. Like, oh, that bitch look like that. Wait till you're Sweet 16. I'm gonna have you look like this. Like, my matter of fact, my 5th grade graduation, my mom had me graduate in a short black skirt and a blue tin top. And I looked at my mother like,
Are you sure?
we ain't going to the club.
Is
Like,
this
why? Why
this
we
the
went-
look?
She's like, you gonna look cute, and I'm like, but you know what?
Wait, did y'all have a little party after?
No.
Oh yeah, I didn't have we had a
no.
party. I remember it was like, well, the graduation. I remember I had on a regular white
Oh,
shirt.
for graduation, I had a Chinese all red skirt.
Okay,
With slits on
Ooh.
each side, and my little things, and my hair was curly. Everybody know. Hold on, I'll bring a picture up. Go ahead, you
she
can talk.
going in,
I'll bring a
and
picture up.
that's what I remember. My mom's came. I think my brother was there, and after that, we had a little party in the cafeteria.
Ooh.
Okay.
And you know, at that time, I don't know how y'all is outside. When I was in 5th grade, I was
don't know how
outside.
y'all-
I was
OD.
outside 5th
OD.
grade. So you know, I came in with the 15s on, the white and gray Jordans, the 15s, if y'all know about those on with some gray sweats. I had a
Guys always want to
I
talk about their
forgot.
feet.
I've been
You
a
got
feet
to start
person,
from bottom up for them.
but I stopped talking about feet though. Like I ain't been on the wave, but and I had a regular tee and I had a gold chain on and I had one earring in.
I see.
It was fire. I thought I was the man.
He's like, I'm
Couldn't tell
grown
me
now.
nothing.
Fuck
After that, 8th grade, it was over.
Cliff.
Oh yeah, you going to high school. You ain't going to this graduation. You is terrible.
I went to Catholic school, so I didn't graduate 5th grade.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
so you went all the way.
But my mom
How
got
do
me
y'all do
Beyonce
that?
tickets.
So hold on, I don't understand your
So that
mother.
was fun.
How did your mom protect?
She got a
She said
Beyonce tickets.
no, we both just stopped.
That's it. How your mom protected with the Beyonce tickets.
Hell yeah. Period.
Yeah, we all about to go to
Yo,
a different subject. And I
I'm
said,
done.
hold on, wait, Beyonce tickets.
Beyonce tickets, y'all.
Hold on, we
My
gonna give,
first concert. That was
we give
amazing.
Beyonce her flowers. Cause you
Shout
know
out to
what?
my mom.
I am not a Beyonce fan.
I love her. Beyonce, if you're listening, I love you.
I'm sorry. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love her style. I love what she brings to the music world. And my like, oh my God, when I see Beyonce, no, I'm sorry. I'm just because I'm a left eye kind of bitch. So
Ooh.
it's like Beyonce is cool, but like if Missy Elliott was running by, then yeah, I'm gonna be a groupie. Like, you know, there's certain people, Queen Latifah, like there's so many different type of people that
yeah.
hold so much more weight that I feel like is not noticed as much.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So it's like, don't get me wrong. Like I love, you know, she do what she does. I'm gonna give her that. I give her flowers. She do what she does. She's fucking rich. She's damn near next to Oprah. Like Oprah's another person. I'll probably be like, oh
Oprah, give me a car. Please.
I don't want Oprah.
my God, Oprah. Look, he don't even know what you want. What?
Whatever you put in my bank account, I'm cool.
Like, I'm grateful.
I know you're gonna throw over some chicken in there. I'm cool.
Thank you. Thank
Right?
you in
That's what-
advance.
You want me to be your chauffeur? I got no problem.
Anything you need.
I see that's bad because I'll probably be like that. Like that's like, let me go in your garden. Like teach me how to garden. Like I would to be next to her, everything she say, I'd be like a little kid. Only because I read her biography.
Mm-hmm.
I did a book report on her. I literally had
Yeah,
to-
no, her life story is crazy as fuck.
It's and believe it or not, it's like every other. It's like you. It's like me. Like it's like any person from the hood
Mhm.
who having trouble with mom and having trouble with dad and not knowing exactly which way to go.
Yeah.
And then when we finally get out there, we go a certain way, and we're just like, wait, this is not the way to go.
And then something
Like,
traumatic happens
Yeah.
that pushes you to say, all right, enough is enough. Yeah.
and you push forward, and you become someone that you just never thought you would become. So. To me, I hold faith. She gives me faith in my life. Like, one day I'm gonna become
You don't want to
something.
be at Oprah
know.
funeral if she do pass away.
God
'Cause she
damn.
won't.
Not saying you.
She
She
won't.
gonna pass away like.
'Cause
soon.
she won't.
what the fuck? I'm just
Put her on
saying,
the
like,
ground already.
She has the fountain of youth in her basement.
you feel me?
Yes.
Like, I
So,
want to.
she's
Yo,
not
the
gonna-
day in like 2000 and like 93 or something. I hope I'm still alive.
When she finally admits she has
Oprah-
a clone.
Right? Oprah. Yeah, that'd be some shit.
Y'all talking about death, like
No, Oprah died. I'm just saying, I want to go to the funeral. I want to be there. Like,
I'm DJing.
yo, right? That'll be dope. The fucked up part is you're gonna have everybody dancing.
Yo,
I DJ'd a
I'm
funeral
done.
repast before. I have.
How was that?
It was great.
Okay.
Of course.
I'm
Was
never-
it weird? Like
It was very weird.
It was turned.
But I had to do what I had to do.
she said,
Gotta
"Look,
get that
they
paper.
made
You
me."
feel me? Like
Gotta
we
get that
can't,
paper.
we can't be sad about this forever. Let's turn up.
Oh, you said
It was-
okay.
It was very weird. But it was like older people. So, I play like house music, that shit. But listen, when I
ahead.
first started DJing, I was doing not anything, but
Time out.
just about.
low-key.
When did you start DJing? What year and what made you
Oh, what
get into?
age? Yeah.
Fricka, stop
'Cause you
playing
said-
with me.
You know, to us, you're like a baby, believe it or not. We in our
Um,
30s. I'm not gonna say how far, but
we
saying
there
high
though.
to 40, like from a distance, but not too
Mm.
close. Like, so we somewhere. Let's just say we in our 30s. Go ahead.
I started DJing in 2016. What is it? It's 2021 now, so it's a nice little time.
Yeah.
I don't how old was I then? Like 18,
That's
19.
5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
2016? Yeah, 5 years ago.
Yeah. So I was working. The plan was not to become a DJ at all.
Okay.
I've been hosting and planning events like birthday parties and things like that since I was 16. So I was working for a venue in Staten Island, and it was a kids venue.
Okay.
So at this venue, we would do spa birthday parties. So for the first hour of the party, we're doing hair, nails, makeup,
Oh, cute.
stuff like that.
Nice.
and
That's
then the second half, we would bring them downstairs, and it was like a glow in the dark basement.
Mhm.
And we had a DJ controller in the corner. But for the most part, the girls had like a playlist always made, like a Kids Bop,
Yeah.
some bullshit. And just press play, autoplay. Nobody really knew how to use the equipment.
Okay.
And the owner of the business was a famous DJ in India. And then
Oh,
he
wow.
came to New York, and he was working in the diamond industry. And then he decided to start opening a bunch of little businesses all over the island and in different parts of the, New York City too.
Okay.
So,
You want to give us a business? You can sponsor us.
Mm,
Call
You can
on
sponsor us.
my phone.
Because she got a podcast.
Yes.
I got a podcast. You can sponsor us.
Feel me?
So my first day, it was my first day working there, and I was like going off. Like when the kids were there, I was like doing the whip. I'm over here, I'm sweating.
She's
Okay,
what,
getting that fucking bag, like doing what I have to do. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
what songs was lit? What 2016?
The whip, the nay nay.
You had mask on.
Teach me
Wait.
how to Dougie.
Teach me how to Dougie was the shit. But no, it was like Cake by the Ocean, like all those little corny, like, boppy songs.
They was
So,
like this. You
Right.
had
And it's
10-year-olds
little
going in.
kids, exactly. So and I can't think of like the D-Lo shuffle, all of those like
Oh, okay.
the crowd dances when
Yeah.
everybody was like really into that. So I did the first day. I was really energetic. The kids had a great time. The family had a great time. They tipped great, all of that wonderful stuff. And the boss comes over to me. He's like, hey, like, I know this is your first day, but you really proved that you're a really great worker. Like you went above and beyond. All the other girls were just in the corner, not really
Yeah.
energetic and
phone,
trying
yeah.
to do what they need to do to make sure that these kids were having a good time. Because when we got downstairs, I see all the kids lined up on the wall, just standing around.
Not
I'm
doing
like,
anything.
They mama ain't paying this much money for this shit.
So
And
I'm gonna give
Why
y'all your
not?
money's worth.
right. So I'm like, all right, boom, let's put on the TV here. Let's do something for the introverted kids. And we're gonna put the music on. We're gonna put the little smoke machine, get it popping down here,
Mhm.
and really set the tone. And so the boss was like, yo, like I really love that energy. And so I have some DJ equipment back here. He was like, it's super basic. You can stay a few minutes after your shift, or you can come in a
Okay.
few minutes early and you can,
Play
vibe with it,
Yeah.
see what works for you. And I would just go home and I would do research on different things or the equipment that we had. And like, okay, cool. I like the way this button makes the music sound. I'm gonna use this button today. And then the next day I found another button, like, oh, this button is nice. And then like, as we go, I kind of learned how things work. And then going home and doing the research and learning about beat grids and how music waves work and things like that. And then meeting my mentors. So shout out to Stefan Barone. I think he did
Ooh.
move from Staten Island. But shout outs to him. Love him. Shout outs to Projectivity. When I first decided to leave that job, because that's when I first graduated college, and I had took an internship at AOL in the city.
Oh wow, that's
So-
amazing.
I had to leave. I couldn't stay there. And I told my family, I'm like, hey, like I really like DJing. Like that's actually really cool. Maybe I can, like turn it into a hobby and just make some extra money.
What did they say?
So they were like, oh, that sounds great. And so my family actually put half the money down. They put money down on the equipment. And when they bought my own
to the
equipment,
family.
to the fam
Yo,
for
shout out.
supporting.
Because I know if I told my pops, yo, I'm gonna be a
He
DJ.
said, okay, whatever.
Right, right. But it
Mom's
kind of worked
insane.
out because I was in school, so it was a really cool outlet. It was a really cool way of me expressing myself. I was able to make money, kind of do what I like to do, and I was still figuring out what I wanted to be. So they were like, no problem.
Mhm.
And at that time, we all just thought it was just going to be like a little hobby thing that I do, whatever. We didn't think it was going to really turn into anything more than what it was. But from the moment I got that first little bit of equipment, I had one speaker, a controller, and my laptop.
Look.
And
I
Got
tell
crazy.
everybody you got to start somewhere. You got to start
Yeah.
somewhere.
so I just
And you
started doing
started.
little gigs.
Mhm.
I started in the city.
Look, and she started. She started.
It was a really hard journey. When I first started, I was not 21 yet. So I'm booking gigs. I remember the first gig that was like my first big gig. It really was not a big gig, you guys. It was really a shitty little thing, but it was big to me
Of course.
because it was in the city. All right. I was so hyped that I went to the store and bought a $100 outfit. I was ready for
Yo,
this shit.
Ready to go.
Right? It was a monologue Monday. I was playing music in between acts, but that shit meant everything to me. So
Like, when you hear the music, you gonna look at over
right,
here and see
exactly.
what I'm wearing.
Yes.
Paid
And-
100 for this.
I didn't know about all of the, the rules. Like I'm thinking if I'm just here to DJ, then me being under 21 shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
And I'm not the organizer. So the organizer should have thought about that.
Yeah.
These are questions, and this is coming from somebody who's been organizing events since 16. So I'm 18, 19 years old, and I'm telling people who are grown ass adults who think they know what they're doing that they don't have any fucking idea.
all the
what they're doing.
time. All
You
the
know?
time.
And that made me super uncomfortable, but I had to realize that just shows that I'm farther ahead than where people suspect me to be.
I
you
don't
know?
even think I wouldn't even call it people than what you suspect
Yeah,
yourself to be.
definitely.
You
So,
it was
yeah.
like, yo, this is my big event. Hold on. All you motherfuckers are stupid in here. Hello.
yeah,
What's 2 + 2?
right.
21.
So they're going around to everybody and they're asking for IDs, and I'm standing there like,
You can take this school.
right, like, here you go. This is my
I
my
just-
college ID.
You feel me?
Yes, like,
Wow.
what? So
ID though.
the guy was like, "Oh yeah, like like there's a precinct down the block, so we really can't even just
Bitch,
on
I'm the
some
DJ.
shit." Right. So I'm like, this event is happening. All the people are here. So are they just not going to have music? And the girl came up to me who was the organizer, and she's like, "Oh, like I totally forgot to ask about this." She's like, "I really don't have it in my budget." Because what they said is they could have had me if they decided to pay for security. And the girl was like, "Oh, that's just not in my budget. I can't pay for security, so we can't have you." And mind you, I carried all of my equipment on the ferry, on the train, pulled
Holy
all of
shit,
it down
bitch, I would
there.
have fought you.
Right.
Me after what?
Right.
You what? 20, 21? Yo, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'd have went to Central Bookings that night.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And
Fun.
I was so upset, and I was just sitting outside. I was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna go because I put my shades on, and the girl was talking to me, and I just had to put my shades on. I was just like,
Yo, $100 fucking on the outfit went down the drain.
yo, and I knew
because
I-
I'm such a girl.
I
Yo, look,
wasn't
that's
gonna
how true it is.
boom.
Mike Farrell.
I wasn't
that's how
even
true it is.
gonna I was only gonna get paid half of what I spent just to be there, but it was
Mm.
just the point of being there. So I sat outside, I cried for a little while, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make me a contract when I get home.
Ooh.
And from that day, it's just been on some real professional shit. Like, yeah, this is my little side thing, but how many times is this gonna happen? I don't want to continue to bring my equipment and be shunned at the door without making anything.
Exactly.
So
So you
moving
got now you got to give
forward-
me a deposit,
Right,
motherfucker.
exactly.
you.
So
Deposit,
this is my
contract,
deposit.
and this is
Show
this.
Sign this
the money.
motherfucking contract.
Yeah.
And if I show up and you don't want me because I didn't wear the right sneakers, but you still got to pay me.
Right. Period. Non-refundable. So, and that's when I realized, okay, maybe I need to be a little bit more professional about it and stop being so nonchalant about it, because I actually really like this, and that shit really made me upset.
But still, they
See, I
made
think-
you go there. Like,
Yeah.
that wasn't even professional off the rip.
on
like,
them. Yeah.
In the beginning, sometimes you kind of feel someone else's pain and you allow the emotions to kind of take away from what needs to happen, which is someone getting paid.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you know what? I feel bad because, you know, I was underage. Maybe I should have said something too. Like
Yeah.
sometimes.
And you know
beat
what's
yourself up.
crazy? I went to the venue a week before the event because that's just how I do shit. I like to see things before I
What's your zodiac?
show up. I'm a Capricorn. The
I don't know too much
father,
about Capricorn
father of
stuff.
the zodiac, the most
Look.
disciplined of all
You seem
signs.
cool. I don't like
I'm the
Capricorns.
shit. Okay. And I'm the first day. So, you know. But okay, wait. Before we even continue, what is the beef? What is the beef? What happened? Who did it? Who did it? The
You wanna
cat?
go there?
Yeah, who did it?
I
Tell
just
me.
now-
Go
it just-
there.
it just
Tell
now clicked in my
me.
head.
Yeah, it just clicked in your head.
It just
Tell
clicked in my head.
me. Please.
Baby mama is a Capricorn.
Oh.
But
alright.
you know what? Believe it or not,
we're crazy. I'm not saying that we're not.
I believe
But
so.
we're very disciplined and hardworking. I will say
But
that.
one thing I can say
I can say
is-
that for you. I can't say that for other
Yeah,
people.
Mm,
to
is she a
even-
January Capricorn?
Yeah.
See, December Capricorns are different.
Okay.
See,
All right.
Mm,
Cool.
See,
mm.
my-
Maybe
my
that's
thing
the
is-
difference.
My thing is I can hold a conversation with you. We can laugh, we can bounce ideas.
Yeah.
I can look at you and say, yo, you know what? There's some things I didn't think about. Like
Yeah.
contracts and stuff. You just kind of put something in my head.
yeah,
And unfortunately, I guess with that Capricorn, the conversations is amazing here.
Mhm.
But once the conversations go off, it's like
it's no
the
coming back.
background conversation is a lot different.
Mm.
So I would say it's more bipolar. So I wouldn't even put it on your
Okay.
sign because I have met you about 3 times. One time you was DJing. Second time, look, she saved me from being in a doghouse.
Yes,
You know,
I had to
look,
hold
my
down
jean
the
jacket
damn jean
right here.
jacket.
I done left it at the party. And
That's
he
how
told me-
lit it was. Okay.
He
Yo,
talking about you don't get the
be
jean
honest.
jacket. We're gonna get.
If I left and went to a party like you did and left my jean jacket,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm being.
I ain't saying he's gonna be in a doghouse. I'm just saying, where's the jacket? If the jacket don't come up,
But you came to
Right.
the party.
and what happened? You couldn't find
You
your
said that
jacket.
there was nothing going on.
If she didn't see your jacket, I wasn't there. I was coming from work.
All right, so how does your husband feel about you? Well, I'm gonna say husband because we this is the table. We just gonna speak life and speak
Yo,
love.
bro, my
So-
wife just said you better throw the ring on. That's basically what she just said. If you're ready, you're ready.
Come on. I ain't gonna shoot at you before I shot at you. It's how I'm gonna give you those. I don't
No,
know.
she shot at you. If I can remember which button, is it this one? Got it.
He's shooting at you.
It's
No.
just for you.
All right. So how does your husband feel about you being a DJ? Because you know you around a lot of drunk, horny men.
True.
Because that's what they think about. You know, we don't think about that. What we think about is,
Yo.
oh, this is my song, this is my drink.
Yes.
Ow, I'm two-stepping. Oh, girl, you look cute. I like
yeah.
your shoes. Bitch can't walk in hers. Like,
Yeah,
that's what we
period.
think about. Like, men, they be like, nah, there was so many guys in them. Like, nah, then that's what y'all think about. Because I wasn't
Yeah.
thinking about that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I have a team, so whenever I do any events, I don't go anywhere by myself.
okay.
That's a really big thing for me, especially in the beginning. Just like that first event that I was telling you guys where I was kicked out and everything, I was by myself.
Oh,
Wow.
So it was like extra frustrating, you know. So I have a team of, you know, other DJs, other, you know, performers and things like
Okay.
that always roll with me. And you know,
That's dope.
I also feel like, you know, just being honest with your partner, you know, is obviously number one thing.
Mhm.
And he tries to support as much as he can. So he tries to come to every event. He can't come to everyone, obviously, but he tries to as much as he can. And also, I'm very, very strict on the types of events that I book myself for too.
Ooh, I like that.
So I
like
really
that.
am not, you know, like a strip club DJ. I wouldn't even consider myself a club DJ. I'm more of a special events. I'm very big
Okay.
on creating memories and doing intimate things that people will remember for years to come.
Okay, what about somebody book you one day and it's a whole orgy party and you didn't
You
even know
know,
that?
that's funny.
Wait, time out. Wait, time
I've
out.
been asked to
Wait,
do
wait,
that.
no. Before you even get to that,
Mm.
how did that pop in your mind?
because she
'Cause
says
she's
she
like,
does more. She does more private
little-
events,
I'm planning to.
and believe it or not,
That's not private. That's private. Exactly.
That's what
ask.
she see.
It's a difference.
Exactly.
I went to this gay party that I didn't know was a gay party. It said NYC Black Pride, so I thought it was a party for people who are proud to be black.
So hold on. I already know. I already
And it was
know
not.
what DJ. Yo, that's crazy. They part of Sweet Heat.
I don't even know.
Yes.
I don't even know.
So yes, they are completely a part of Sweet Heat. Sweet Heat is amazing 4-day
Yes.
LGBTQIA
It was
thing
plus,
in Miami.
yes.
And they come out here now in New York. This is probably like the second or third time.
Yeah.
Now it's probably like fourth. Hold on.
You
It's
tapping me
fourth or
like
fifth. No, I'm tapping you because I have to count how many years I stopped being gay. Like, so like, I'm like, all right. So it's like
How
they
many
fourth or-
years I crossed over?
Yeah, I crossed over. So you know, it's a little different line now.
it ain't been. You can't even count on your hand, so I don't even want to
Nah,
hear
it's
that
been
one.
4 years. It's been 4 years.
But I went to one of those parties and I met this lesbian couple and we were just chopping it up.
Nah, I'm going 2018.
And this lady was
Three.
like, "Oh, so you DJ like private parties for couples too? Because we host like swinger parties every
see, she
third
was clear with
Wednesday of
that.
the month." I'm like,
She was clear with that.
And I was just like, "Take my business card. I'll get back to you." But I never got back to them.
You see? Now look, hold on, time out. And I love that you said that. I love the fact that you said, I'll give you my business card and get back to me. But deep down inside, you're like, bitch, you call me. As soon as you call me, I'm blocking you.
Right. Not well, I
To
probably won't
him-
block them. I'll refer them to just somebody who I think might be down.
Down.
But I'm more than happy to like I can host it, maybe, or I can help you
So
decorate.
what the hell's the difference?
I don't know. I don't
Hosting
know.
is the same shit as being a DJ because
I
being a
don't
DJ is like
know.
being a host sometimes if
So,
they hand you
for
a
me,
mic.
for me, it is. This is true. I'm definitely a DJ who's gonna leave the DJ booth and go dance with some of the people at the party.
Oh, I
and have a
know.
vibe.
I know.
You know,
Yeah.
vibes. But I don't know. I mean, you really feel it out. You also just get to know people as you're talking to them. You know if they crazy or not,
Mhm.
and things like that. So, I'm really, really specific on what I book. And just whenever I book with somebody, I really like to do like an in-person sit down. You describe what your event is gonna
Okay.
be to me.
Yeah, so you can
Um,
get the vibe also. So as a man, by her saying I'm gonna give the card, right? But you know, I'm just gonna pass on the work to somebody
Mhm.
else. How would you have felt by just her giving the card? Only because I already know what his answer is gonna be.
Mm.
And
My answer's
I'm
gonna be
going.
fine.
We going together.
This is gonna be my answer. Say we in a room like this. You over here having a conversation with her,
Mhm.
who's other people. I'm over here. Dude or female comes over. Hey, yo, DJ, whatever the case may be. Yo, would you mind DJing for this swinger party or whatever party? Boom.
Dick party.
I'm not hearing the conversation, but if I hear it, why would I get mad? Yo, you can take my card.
Because that
Now,
party might
once
be
I
the
get to
reason
you,
we get that rent paid this month.
Of course. Now, once I get to you, like, yo, baby, yo, they ask me, and you be like, yo, I'm dubbing it. I'm be like, but I gave him my business card. Okay.
see, but see,
Yeah.
that's my only thing. Cause he would not like as much as he trying to be nice for this camera, he would not have like so if you never thought about doing it in the first place, why you gave it? I'm like, well, it was that awkward
No.
moment
Yeah.
where you know I couldn't deny them a card because it made me look a little weird. So I gave them the card, hoping that they won't call. But if they do, I'll refer. Nah. You was thinking about it. You was thinking about
When
it.
I ever did that?
Mm.
So
It took too long to think about it. Exactly.
look, first of all, I didn't. I said so. I got a lot of moments.
But I think juggling, definitely being with someone who's not as much in that arena is
Mhm.
tough. But definitely just trying to bring them along, bring them as a team member, show
Mhm.
them like this is what I do. You know, that's what I had to do. Especially when we started dating and stuff. I'm like, hey, listen, you want to help me come to this event?
Right?
Like, put this stuff
Exactly.
together, like
I'm
show that
inviting
I'm
you.
not here to do all of that.
Exactly. I'm
But
inviting.
by the
you.
time I get my shit set up, I'm already tired and want to go home. so
Exactly.
like just
I'm
come
not
and
doing
see
this
what
for
I'm here
fun.
for.
I'm doing this
Yeah.
because you know what? It's gonna put some money in our pocket,
Yeah.
and I got some things I got to do. With
So
life.
I think that it's all about including them and just making sure they know. But yeah, I really don't have too many issues with that. And if I ever do, He's the first one to call, like, yo, they acting up over here. Can you come help me? Because I'm about to break this shit down. I'm about to shut this shit down. Like
Completely.
you know.
Completely.
Perspective.
One thing
So
about
it's
him,
been
I
pretty
probably
good.
don't even have to call him. He'll already be outside. So I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Don't act up when you around me. Period. No matter where I'm at, even at work, you pop on me at work. You never know. He might just be around the corner like
Yeah.
this.
I gotta say though, for the
Say
most
it.
part, most of the events that I've been a part of or that I've thrown have been pretty good. Like there really hasn't been any major like conflicts that I've ever had to break up or anything for events. I've definitely say that
Just a great
Nice.
vibe.
it's a good time. Like I definitely would say I specialize in live music, live art, networking kind
Okay.
of vibes where people come to
Well,
meet
live
other
art
people.
is different.
Yeah, it is because we do live body art.
Yes.
Sometimes we do
Live
live art
art.
where they raffle off the prize for whatever art they created during the event.
Yes, I fucking
That's dope.
love like live art. Live art is definitely something. It's not for your common people. You gotta
Yeah.
be woke for that.
Yeah.
Like it's
And open minded.
What you mean by common?
Like live art is literally staring at these boxes and coming out to something. And then next thing you know, you might have someone over here who's creating something. So it's like it might bounce off or have reflection to that, or it just might be your motherfucking mind.
Or it
That's-
might look like these boxes when you start the party and then you have a few drinks, you come back and it looks
And
like
it's
something
just-
totally different. It's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never
crazy.
did it, so that's the whole point. Like, I want to know. So maybe
All right, look. So
Might
we're gonna
book
put her
that.
information
Yeah.
up there because I know she hosted one not too long ago. You did have one like
Mhm.
maybe back in August.
Yes, I'm gonna be having another networking event soon. So, for the month of October, I do work through Hub 17, which is a art gallery and studio
On
space
Staten Island.
tune in, y'all. Y'all know
That's
the
where
vibe.
She lost her jacket.
Yes.
We are really good at finding things. So if you ever lose shit, we'll find it for you. But
Wow.
it's been down there for a while. And we really are just trying to get this cult following. We really do have a nice amount of people who come by all the time
Mhm.
for all of the events. We're trying to get more members. We have a membership situation, which is like $25 for the year. All right. And you get discounting prices on everything. So discounted photo shoots, discounted rentals for the space. If
Oh,
you're an artist and you
nice.
want to have like a 3 or 4
Ah,
day.
We're members.
Yeah.
Look.
So come on through. But yeah, so we do a little bit of everything. I film my Facebook show there. We do YouTube shows there, all different types of photo shoots. And this actual networking event that we have coming up on October 23rd is going to be geared around photographers, actors, and models. So anybody that comes down, you can
Oh.
get headshots done at the event.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a business card punch bowl, which is my thing I love to do. So what I do is I collect everyone's business cards, and however many business cards you put in is how many you have to take out, and then you have to go and talk to those people while you're at that event. Just so that you
that's
can, you know, get to
You
meet different
mingle, you
people.
network, because
Yeah.
just because it's like church, just because the message is not for you does not mean you can't give it to somebody else.
Exactly.
So it's like,
And I
just-
do like icebreakers every 30 minutes just to keep the conversations interesting too.
Oh, nice.
So it's gonna be dope. So you guys, if you are free, we're
I-
gonna have a whole bunch of little stuff.
What day that's on?
That is on a Saturday,
October 23rd.
October 23rd.
Okay.
Hey, right?
It's
The
gonna be a
weekend
great
before
time.
Halloween, right? That's the
Yeah,
weekend before
and we're gonna
Halloween.
have a Halloween party as well. So all of these things are gonna be
See,
coming.
I'm
to
thinking
fruition
about a
very
Halloween
soon.
party. Like I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
I'm still
I
trying to figure out
haven't
if I
been-
wanted to dress up for Halloween this year.
I don't even know what I want to be. That's the fucked up part.
I just
don't
want to
even
be
know.
me.
I have.
I just want to
never-
be able to enjoy it because last year was
Yo.
kind
That's
of
what I'm
weird.
saying.
No,
like,
these last couple years, like
Yeah.
it's been dry.
very
Yeah.
dry. Like I remember Halloween when we was growing up. I don't know about when you was growing up, but,
Bags.
Lit.
but not
What?
even that.
Big
like
bags.
we used to.
Big bags. And I wasn't a candy kid.
Yo,
But not e-
especially the houses be like, just take one, take this whole fucking bucket, bro. What you talking about?
It's over. Let me get that.
Who's Rebecca again? That's Blue.
Yeah, that's Blue.
Hi, Blue.
Yo,
He
Blue,
just
what up,
came into
baby?
the room. He just
I know
came
he
into
like,
the-
yo, they
Yeah,
on?
he's like-
You didn't tell me you would hit me up?
I know. It's sorry. So he
We
said,
here,
"What
though.
we drinking? We drinking Angry Orchard, green apple."
You feel me?
That was my
Uh,
choice. I need a refill. I think we all need a refill.
Yeah.
There we go. Look.
Oh wow, and we're like even numbers over here.
Yes. We're about to send the producer out for more. Hi, can you go to the gas station? We'll watch your kids,
Yo, I just.
Because he
Hi,
get the babies
everyone.
here.
Yes.
Ooh.
Round 2.
Round 2.
But-
So yeah, he
It
said
sound just like it though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I thought
You
I
did.
did.
You did.
Okay. I thought I did. I'm like, yo, I caught that.
what are you guys drinking? I'm here now. What did I miss? You missed a lot. You missed a
Yeah,
lot about
we've been
this beautiful
chilling.
lady. Like her
I
name is
do all
Girl
that,
on the
don't even bother
Rocks.
mine.
Hey, I'm Girl on the Rocks. Girl on the
And-
Rocks. Now that you're just tuning in, I'll refresh you. I'm a DJ, host, local media personality, model. I don't know. Like, I'm still like getting my feet wet with modeling. It's been fun. I really, you know what it is? I have so many dope makeup artist friends, dope photographer friends, and people who have studios. So we really
just
just
need
come up
people.
with ideas, and then we just set up a date, and we all just meet up, and then it's a way for everybody to build their portfolio. So
Look,
it's actually
if-
really cool.
If
I wanna
you
be a
ever
model,
need
but I'm
someone,
48.
we're
Okay.
here. You could be like, yo, you know what? We have this thing about a couple and we want to do
Yes.
this. We're down. We even down to do nudity. We have enough kids. We're gonna start saying that. Like,
I love it.
We're gonna say that too. Like we'll do it. Like
You see it.
But yeah,
He-
we're
he-
here.
he might tell you, give him some time because he been talking about, I want to go to the gym. I want to go to the gym. I got
Yo,
my
I-
weight back up.
Yo, listen.
That's how true it is.
Eating good out here.
You know, Puerto Ricans. be having
Listen,
to
it's been
eat.
a whole pandemic. We was in the house for a whole year, and now we're all just trying to get back to normal. So you know, a little bit.
If you eat her cooking and stay in the house, your ass won't be modeling no more.
Word.
I'm
I tell
sorry.
you that. She
You
cooked
be
the other day,
old
not saying she don't cook.
roly-poly.
She get crazy. Yo, she cooked the other day.
I haven't cooked
Mm.
in a while. I haven't been feeling good, which we would discuss in the last episode. We'll give you the last like
Cool.
goodbye.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm happy that I was able to get it here before they end.
Right?
I know we're coming back, though,
Yes.
don't
We're
we? It's
definitely
Wednesday.
we're
It's
definitely
just like
coming
a
back.
season finale, right?
Yes. Well, not only that, the holidays are coming.
Yeah.
We got to
you
be
gotta get ready.
realistic. We got 4 kids.
Yeah.
You know, if it was just us, until we get a sponsorship, this is like another bill to us.
Absolutely.
So
Right,
it's like,
it is.
yeah, it is another bill to us. As much as we love talking to you guys and giving y'all our opinions and our outlook on a lot of things, it does cost us money to do that.
Absolutely.
It's not like we're getting paid for this. So, being with that said, you
Y'all
know,
need the sponsors. Being that said, there you go. That's all I had to say. Go ahead, babe. Finish off. Sorry for cutting you off. I just
we
had
got
to
a
do that.
14-year-old who just asked for the iPhone 13. We got a 13-year-old who trying to upgrade their phone. We got a 10-year-old and we got another 8-year-old. And these mother heifers is expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive. I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you have kids, but wait until you like Marilyn Monroe or somebody who's rich. Like Oprah, like-
I don't know how I'll feel in 5, 6, maybe 10 years, but right now, it's a no.
Oh,
Yo,
that's
you're
what's
20
up. That's good.
You're
I-
Kobe. You're 24. You're
Bro.
in your prime.
at your age, I had to.
Bro.
We
no.
both did.
Listen. Listen.
Facts.
Think this is
We
how I
had
feel
our
about it.
4 at
Like,
your
just
age.
imagine, like,
This is how I feel
high
about it,
school.
bro. All right. Because my parents both had myself and my brother at this age too.
Oh,
So
shit.
But see, y'all had time. We had, see, y'all was still grown. Y'all was over 21. Y'all was
Mhm.
in your mid 20s. We had kids teenage years.
No, she said her
But
parents.
yeah, my parents had me at 8 when they were 18, and then my
Oh,
middle
shit.
brother, they had him,
Earlier
they were
than
like
you.
23 at the time.
See,
Yeah, they got me. All right,
Yeah.
cool. I had to
But
19.
this is how I feel, right? But shout outs to the moms and the dads, parents,
Who do their
know,
thing out there.
period. We love you.
yes.
But
Young,
this is
old.
this
old
is how I feel. And I've said this before. All right.
Like it's gonna be
And
some
don't
shit.
judge me, but this is just how I feel right now.
That's her.
And it's
That's
gonna
her.
change. I'm sure it's gonna change. Some days I feel different. But
Maybe
this
when
is-
she get a
this is
ring
the
on
overall.
it, she like, no.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have that conversation with your husband.
Maybe. But so you're telling me, right? You're telling me I have to carry this person, right? My body's gonna be
For 10
a
months.
mess.
10
It's gonna
months.
be different. I'm not even gonna be able to recognize myself, right? Then you want me to push it out?
Uh-huh.
Nah, rip to the butthole.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
nipples sore,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
Right, and then I have to give all of my time,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
money,
Uh-huh.
and energy to this person who's
Uh-huh.
gonna grow up and be a dickhead.
Uh-huh.
Yo, your parents did it to you.
Exactly, and that's why I'm like, what? Like, how
Yo.
would y'all do that to yourselves? Like,
Yo, that's
nah.
crazy.
I just that
I'm waiting
that
for
doesn't
this
sound
because the
fun.
day she do have a child,
Right.
oh, I'm going to
He's gonna
flame her.
play this.
I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
bring
play
this
this
back and just have that
episode.
segment like,
yeah.
mm-hmm.
And it's always the
Mhm.
people who say things like this who end up having like a football team. That's what I've heard. But listen,
Look, I said that, and then
Tryna
I had
say
a
we had
baby
a
at
football
17. We do got a fucking football
No, we
team.
don't.
We halfway there.
y'all got like a rugby team.
fuck, right? We halfway there. He talking about add one more. Add one more. I know. I
Ooh,
told him I was
please,
gonna
so I
stop
could DJ the
joking.
baby shower.
Let me stop because I told him. Yo, facts, because that's exactly who was going to DJ the baby shower. She don't even know yet.
Bro,
She
when
was.
people, as soon as people put up sonogram pictures on Facebook, I be in the DMs quick. Like, yo, so who's DJing the baby shower?
Believe it or not, we never really had a big wedding. We kind of just got married, and it was like right before pandemic. So like
It was like
I want to do like amazing reception, but I want our reception to be some shit. Like we're from the 80s. So if I could get everyone to dress like they from the 80s,
Ooh, that would
like
be
that'd be some
fun.
funky ass shit. And you know, I'm an R&B person, so I need somebody to be like, hey, you know, bring the R&B. Look, she was bring the
20,000
R&B. I was sitting here
songs.
like this. Hold on, wait, this
And
is
it's so
R&B.
funny.
with a
Whenever I
different
do,
beat.
people are looking at me like, yo, she's so young. What the hell she
You
even
know?
know? Listen, this is my job to know about this shit. Like, it blows my mind. I did last year, I did a Muslim sisters ball.
Wow.
And
How
it was
did
my
that turn out?
It was my second year. They had me for the first year, and they booked me because I know one of the organizers' daughters from
Okay.
just doing events and stuff. So it was an all-female thing where they were able to take off the hijab and everything. So there were no men allowed. It was so
Wow,
nice.
That's amazing.
So the first one was totally different from the second one. The first one was in Brooklyn, and it was more like the Arabic Muslim women. So
Okay.
I was playing like belly dancing shit.
And they go
I was
ham.
yo
Ham.
it was going off. It was lit.
They
lit.
hits move like
Crazy.
30 times per
Crazy.
second. Like you like, hold
And
on,
then the
what?
second one we did in Harlem, and it was like the black Muslim lady. So it was lit. Like, you know, I got to
Yeah.
play my shit. But to be able to go through different cultures like that is really
I was just
dope.
about to say, have you ever had one where you're just like, oh fuck, how I'm gonna do this?
that one. That first one. I was like,
No.
you know,
like,
I gotta come up with a
YouTube.
playlist.
literally.
That's
Literally. So what I did was I was like, you know, ladies, request open all night. So based off of the requests I was
that's how she
getting,
got 'em.
yeah, based off of those requests, I'd be like, okay, you want this request? Let me see what's suggested over here from this request. Oh, more. Okay, we're gonna download
Yeah,
some of this shit.
and it's bad because at that very moment you got to listen to the beat. You got to see how it's gonna fade
it's
into
so
another one.
stressful, you know. And it's like whenever I'm booking an event, and you know, when you're doing it for people that you're friends with and things like that, you kind of want to lower the price. You want to do a favor for somebody, and I can say this from experience. Every time I do a favor for somebody and I look at how much work it actually takes me to do
takes
these
more
things,
work.
it's like, yo, the price is the price for a reason.
Reason.
Like lifting, just simply lifting speakers is so exhausting. And I feel like that in itself is like a $40 goddamn add-on because it is too much. Like I feel like that's a big chunk of my price, you know,
And
like
then-
just transporting things.
And
is
people don't
so
realize
tiring.
that a lot of people need help.
Yeah.
Like I feel like when you hire people, you just like, yo, fuck them. I hired them. I paid them to do this shit.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes you still got to be considerate.
Yeah.
Like if you know you hired a girl DJ and you probably see that she brought one or two people, fucking tell your brother who's in the back that's helping mama
Mhm.
throw out fucking garbage while she
Mhm.
finishing cooking. Yo, go help my DJ. My DJ want to come
And
in.
the funniest thing, somebody will be like, "Oh, you need help? Oh, everything's already in." So thanks.
No matter what party, right?
Like,
Everything's here.
at this point, like I'm so
stocky.
Yo.
She did one of your.
Say, I don't need the gym, you heard?
yeah, I like whenever I set up, I do it so quick and I'm so used to it at this point that people are like, "Oh, do you need help?" And I'm like, no, it's fine. And I'm like carrying two big ass speakers like a freaking psychopath.
See,
Like,
me when I have my parties, my DJ and me, we have our food out first.
yeah.
I don't like because my problem is you cannot have good music with a hungry DJ.
Yo, and I'll
Like, it
say it
just
on the
don't
mic.
work.
Yo, feed the DJ. Feed the DJ. The DJ needs another drink.
We gonna keep a cooler right next to
I'm
him.
that one. I'm that one.
Yes, I mean I'm a kind of person like I
Facts.
for my 30th I was gonna have this big ass party, but you know I went through something in life, so it didn't happen. But whatever.
We can
When I
revamp
tur-
it for
right,
40.
I had this shout outs to you, Poison Ivy.
He's gonna make us
She-
feel old like that. God damn. So you can do it when you're 40.
I'll be here.
It's okay. I know I'm old. It's
She
all
said
right.
from a
Older.
distance. She said
Huh?
40 from a distance. So we got time.
Yeah, I'm about to have a child to be 15
Time
soon.
goes
I'm about
like
to have
that.
a
I know.
15-year-old soon.
Ooh, how does that feel?
I'm fucking old. I'm old. I'm old. I'm an old person that like roller coasters and teddy bears and movies, and I still go with the vibe. And I'm broke as shit, and I got bills because I just like the
Boom,
vibes.
boom. I have a question. Does it ever get easier? Anything about adulthood? Because I hate it.
No,
Like, does
No.
it get enjoyable at any point? Do you get to enjoy anything?
no.
Because I'm losing.
Hold on. Say
my
it again.
sanity. No.
No. You know the problem with being an adult is that you never feel like you're good enough.
Yeah.
So you always feel like this is all I accomplished. And I feel like the biggest problem is because of social media. And the biggest
Oh,
problem
yeah.
is what's around you.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like we all know it's fake on social media, but that fake shit we don't fucking
Love that fake
have.
shit.
Like, yeah, I know how Louis Vuitton is fake, but shit, I want to open a Louis Vuitton box too, bitch.
Right.
And the fact that I'm not opening up Louis Vuitton boxes at 40 years old, I got a problem.
yeah, definitely.
So I feel like,
I don't know. It's hard.
I do have to sit back and remember I came from a family who was on government assistance. And I've never been on government assistance.
Yeah.
So shit, I have to learn how to climb that certain part
Yeah.
of the mountain
Yeah.
and look back and enjoy that view.
Mhm.
And I haven't learned that yet. So I feel like being an adult is like you're so hard on yourself. When you're young, you're fearless. And you
Yeah.
take chances and you enjoy your fearlessness and you just
Ugh.
go out there and you just like, and then at a certain point you stop and you're just like, wait, I'm 27. So I'm about to be 30. Shit. Okay. Fuck.
Right.
Does
35.
Right.
and it sucks because now people start talking to you about 401ks and pensions.
I was just
and
inquiring about that in my job the other day.
that's my thing. But I'm gonna tell you this, and no one have ever told me this. You don't need a job to have a 401k.
Thank you. Continue. Yeah, keep going.
You go on the
Tell
401k
me.
website
Put me on.
and they actually have where you can say this is my own company, LLC, and they'll work a program out for you that you pay monthly, and you build your own 401k without a job.
Now, why weren't they not teaching us this shit in high school?
Look, we got you by. How the fuck you think we fit?
I just
Yo, I've
learned
been
that
asking
2
this for
years
so
ago. I just
long.
learned
Like,
that
what
2
does
years
any
ago.
of this shit mean? Like, for real.
And that's what I hate. I hate that no one teach you how to balance a checkbook.
Yeah.
I hate that. Like, I feel like
I've never touched a checkbook in my
And-
life.
that's actually a nonprofit me and my husband always wanted to open, like something like a boys and girls club. But my thing is, I want to bring girls back into sewing. Stop looking at a fucking
Ooh.
button and be like, oh, button fell off, I gotta buy a new shirt. Because
Facts.
everything don't have to go on that. I want to teach a girl how to take a stain off a fucking shirt.
My
Instead of
grandma taught me how to tighten my pants, my
That-
jeans, a dart, and you just.
period. Like, and
Oh,
my
that would
thing
be dope.
is, women are not cooking. I feel
Yeah.
like we're losing what women mean. And what I mean by that is we're so much in this fucking society of independence that we want to be so independent, and we're just like, yeah, we could do it all by ourselves. Watch us go.
Isn't
Watch
it
the cars
crazy
we
that
drive.
that's the narrative, and then it's like they're like boosting this male, take away their masculinity, make them more feminine. It's so weird.
I hate that. I
It's
hate
so
that.
weird.
So I feel like women need to learn you can be independent.
You
Believe it
know?
or not, we are independent in the house because we are paying the bills. The man is working, but we are paying the bills. We are setting up the doctor's appointment. And yes, some women do not like that.
Yeah.
But you got to find a man that's okay with saying, hey, you know what? I don't mind not being a man at this moment and picking up a broom.
See, now
That's the husband I have. So
that's
what-
fire. Now so that's something I struggle with in my relationship, right?
You better pick up that motherfucker broom, nigga.
So not
not
saying-
that, not that. shit,
Yeah,
her
like-
independence.
like
I kind of
I'm the only girl
okay.
in my domestic family, and I'm
Okay.
the oldest.
Okay.
So I'm
Your
the
mama bear,
I'm
100%.
I'm a mama bear, but I'm also so
Fly kid back.
rebellious. You know, I moved out first. You know, I went to school for something totally like different than what my parents thought I would.
What did you go to school for?
I graduated with my journalism degree.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like that. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. So hold on. I might need you to make some of my better business emails.
Yeah,
'cause,
let me know. Let me know. I do a lot of writing.
I see what a lot of phone calls gonna be. Yo, who you on the phone with?
Yeah.
You know I'm on the phone with, man.
She's doing a whole nother better business.
So yeah, it's definitely tough because I'm so like I do everything on my own. I don't want to need anybody for anything. And so to be able to be with somebody who's like, hey, can I help with this? 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 And I'm like, I want help, but I refuse to ask for it. I don't want to seem weak. You know,
That's
like,
the whole
that's
point.
So
Wait.
toxic. Like
That's what happened. Realize
like
what you
that
just
too.
said. You didn't ask for it. He asked you.
right. He's
It's
offering.
it's a difference.
But
It's so
believe it or not,
hard.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Even now, like Saturday, he was like, "Come on, babe, wake up," and I'm like, "Why? I don't feel good. I'm not in the
Yeah.
mood."
We ain't just gonna
And-
say Saturday. We gonna put the whole week. We ain't gonna sugarcoat that one.
And he's like, "I just want to do your nails, and I want you to come on, get up. I want to pay for your eyebrows." And I woke up and said, "Can we go to Outback?"
I haven't been to Outback in mad long.
Wow. I ain't been Outback mad long. I was thinking like, girl, why you ain't get up to go get your nails done? Do all this and your feet done?
Nah, it's
No.
food.
Food is the shit.
It's just
Yo,
the
for the
food.
last week and a half, 2 weeks, like I'm trying to get her to just keep eating, just eat. 'Cause she's fine when she eats, happy, she's chilling. She's like, yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Amazing.
Soon as she stopped eating,
Anger.
Rawr.
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
that.
really?
Rawr.
God damn.
I'm like that. We met up in the city yesterday. We were supposed to get ramen. We didn't get ramen. We ended up getting fucking halal food off the truck.
Halal.
And it made you mad.
It made me mad until
you-
I started eating, and then I was
Oh
fine.
shit. Yo, halal food was the first thing I could eat after I got my tongue pierced.
And you want to know what it was? He didn't bring his
Don't think about
vaccination
getting
card
that.
with him, so we weren't able to eat anywhere.
You didn't take a picture of it?
No.
Oh, come on, my guy. Take a picture of it.
Right
Take a
on
picture of
my
it.
phone.
Right. Like
Take a picture of it. And you know,
it's 2021.
how do you feel about the vaccinations now that we're talking about that?
God, it's so annoying. So let me tell you a crazy story. So 2 weeks ago, there was a Nas concert out in Queens
Ooh.
and
Mhm, heard about
torrential downpour. That's why I'm still congested to this day. And I'm
Okay.
gonna do it again. If you have another concert in rain, I'm gonna go again.
First of all, you wasn't even off the porch when Nas was out.
Yo, my dad used to put me to sleep to New York State of Mind.
said one
Like,
mic,
so
one
it's
mic.
ingrained in me. Like he's my favorite rapper of all time. I love him. So he had a concert in Queens a few weeks ago, and my boyfriend was not vaccinated.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to go to this concert by myself, and
Yo,
I
next
really
time call
wanted
me,
him
I'm
to come with
vaccinated.
me.
Like, next time call me, I'm vaccinated.
So he's like, "All right, you want me to go? I'm gonna go get vaccinated right now."
Oh,
I'm like-
look at him.
Okay, but I'm like, I love you, thank you, but in my mind, I'm like, fuck, like this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work because you just got the shit 2 minutes ago. That shit hasn't even fully been in your body yet. That shit don't mean nothing. So I took a screenshot of the website, right? And it says you can bring your vaccination card or a negative test. So I told him, I'm like, get a negative test. Now, and in the back of my head, I feel so bad that he has to do all of this shit just to enjoy the show with me.
yes, for
But you
not to go
paid for
by
the ticket.
yourself.
You paid for the ticket. We're going. I've been talking about it all week. This is the fucking plan. Like, and if
Yeah,
it
we're
doesn't go
going.
according to
That's it.
plan, I'm gonna be tight. But whatever. So now, y'all, I was being so good. I promise. And I know if he's,
She's lying. Just,
I love
just
you though.
put something in the
No,
comments
I'm
and say
gonna
she's
let
lying.
them know
Hold on,
how I
she's
felt.
lying, right?
Just know that yes, I'm bringing up old shit. Anyway, so he did not bring a fucking negative test, right? So we were on the train. We took the R train. Y'all know how long the R train take. We took
Yes.
that shit
Coming
to the
from
last
where?
stop. I got on the R train at the ferry.
Ferry.
Oh.
So ferry to the last stop. That's
And
an
he
hour
got on
and a
the R
half.
train at Atlantic Avenue.
Yeah, that's an
So
hour
we
and a
were on that
half.
shit for over an hour. Like crazy. But it was the best way to get there. Like it was literally like the train was right there. Like it was the best way. Like it was the best way. right? But
Yo, meet me at 42nd. You heard?
bro.
And then we gonna cross together. And then that's
It was-
you know that. Wow.
Pouring raining. So we get there. I got 2 bottles of Remy in my bag. I
Already
prepared for both of us to be here. Like I got
Drunk.
enough of everything for both of us to be here and enjoy the shit. So we get off the train. They're like, "Oh, no umbrellas in the venue." So we had to buy 2 ponchos. Bro, it's pouring. And I'm just like, Queensbridge, I don't give a fuck. We're going. I love Nas, like whatever, right? So we're walking out to the thing, and in my head, I'm like, yo, this motherfucker better have this fucking negative test, because if we don't get in this shit, I'm going to this concert. Like,
Bitch,
I
I'll
don't
meet you
know
outside.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, and my dad, he was already in it. My dad had a different section, so that's why I didn't even go with my dad.
Pops is already in there.
In
Like,
there.
that's
Floor
tickets. You better get the
seats.
fuck in here. I'm here.
Like, yo, I used to sing this shit to you. You
Yo,
know, I'm
Outside.
in
You
here.
see me?
Period.
Got 2 ponchos on.
So we get there, and lo and behold, the guy is like, "Yeah, you got this today? Like today?" And he's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, no, like, nah, this is not gonna work." And he's like, "Oh, but there's like a testing site right around the corner. Mind you, it's like 8:00 at night. All of them shits is closed. Like, so I'm like, I done tried everything to get you into this damn concert, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me, and I'm just like,
I love you, but bye.
I love you, but
bye. I gotta go.
gotta
in.
go.
Question. Switch it. What if the shoe's on the other foot?
Okay, now we had this conversation.
I already had that. Look, once I got okay, exactly. So why do y'all think y'all could do what
Listen,
y'all want?
Cause
and
y'all
we
man.
can't?
Cause y'all man. Cause y'all man.
Listen,
Nah.
I did what I had to do to be there. Okay.
Cause y'all man.
No.
First of all, and not only that,
If it was the
sometimes
other way
when y'all
around, that
fuck
would've been
up,
fucked up.
sometimes when y'all fuck up, y'all know the whole thing. She told him you need a test because it being the fact
Right,
that
it was
it's
his
today,
fault.
like he needed everything and he failed to not have everything.
Right.
So why should she miss out on that? Now, if you
And
tell
this
a
is-
girl,
this is my
hey,
favorite
this is
rapper
the
we're
dress
talking
code,
about.
exactly, like this is the dress code, this is what you gotta wear, we gonna come prepared. You know that
Always.
TikTok, we know what time it is, right? Hold on,
Always.
is it?
I don't know.
Oh, something like that. We're gonna do a TikTok.
But
one
if it
day.
was the other way around, I definitely would have been tight. But right, so at the plot thickens, I gave him my house keys before we even got there. And so he ended up staying outside of the concert in the rain the entire concert and waited for me to get out the concert because he had my house keys and didn't want me to end up getting all the way back to Staten Island,
I
not getting into
hope
my
you
crib.
gave him the Glock Lock 3000. Some shit like
Vacuum seal, reverse motion.
I said all of that. What the fuck? I was like, he looking at me like
You gotta bump it up to the 9,000 for that.
Yo.
for that shit. Hell yeah! I'm sorry.
I done did some amazing shit.
He's like, and all I had to do
That's
was stand outside in the rain for the Gluck Gluck to come.
Exactly. Hold on. I
Oh
stand
my
outside another
God.
Nas concert. When's the next one?
I felt so bad. And so I got like, remember, I had 2 bottles of Remy on me. So by the time I got out the concert, I was toe up from the flow up. So when I seen him, I
You
was like,
needed a bodyguard, right? Oh my
And
god,
he
you
was
should have
like,
came in. It was so wet.
I
Like,
have your fucking keys. I have your keys. He's tight. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Like, oh, why you mad? You
Right,
could've put your
literally,
stuff
like a
in.
dumb bitch. And he was so pissed. And I'm like, ugh, whatever. And he was just tight the whole ride.
I'd
It
have
was
tripped you.
just-
I'd
Yo,
have
he was
tripped you.
tight. No, he was tight.
My wife, what? Oh, you left me. You went in there, and I
You
stayed
know?
out here in the rain
Yo.
with your keys at the Ox store, and Ox had about 4 fights out here.
He was like, I enjoyed the concert
I'd have
from
tripped
out
you.
here.
I'd have tripped my wife. Boop, you gonna get
In the
tripped when we walk?
rain. It did not, mind you guys, it did not stop raining at all that night. Like, it just kept raining. So that's one of those things. It's like, I like this relationship because it's like, yes, he does dumb shit like not bring the goddamn vaccination card, but waited in the rain. So it's like,
Exactly.
I
Like
can't do
I
that.
exactly. I still gotta love you. I still, now I
You gotta
gotta
have a
make it up.
cold like a
Even though you
motherfucker,
had to
but-
make it up, now I gotta make it up.
right.
Like-
So,
Yo, fellas, we go through.
so we're equally in the doghouse for that day. equally.
See?
You know? But my doghouse is called the she shed.
Yo, I need some
I
help,
had to
fellas.
decorate it. That's how much I'm in there, yo.
Yeah.
All right.
She be in the she shed like this.
DJ and shit.
I'm in here again, guys.
Like, for
I'm
real.
locked up.
Literally.
Won't let me out.
Literally. But yeah, so this vaccination shit has been really annoying. I mean, I got it. Just put it out there. I got my legs lean. I didn't want to, but I'm like, listen, my business got hit so hard already that I just could not. Like, granted, I know I'm putting a fucking vaccine in my body, and it's like, bitch, like a business. That should not be worth the equivalence of putting some foreign shit in your body. But it's like,
unfortunately, it is.
it is like, this is what I enjoy, and I really like. Right before the pandemic happened, I had just booked a residential gig where I was going to be there every week doing a ladies' night.
Oh, nice.
And
Pandemic.
The third week they called me right before the event, and they were like, hey, like, we're gonna have to shut down early. The city just see,
that's how true it is. What's wrong with her
the
mic?
city just called and told us that we have to shut down at 10 o'clock now if we have a liquor license. And I'm like, oh fuck. So I had to shut that down and everything. So I'm like, all right, you know what? And also, like, I really want to travel more and stuff. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I don't even want to have this conversation. I don't want to have to hear nobody tell me I can't go nowhere because I don't like that.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do what I want to do. So I just did it. I bit the bullet. I didn't do it when they were giving $100 out to do it, but
Yeah,
I didn't
we
have
still
to pay
waiting
for
for
it.
$100 though. So you know, Pfizer, hi Pfizer. We got our
Let's
shot like
go.
2 weeks ago. We need our $200.
Right.
It's 1 2 1 2.
I ain't have to get the
$200.
shot. I wasn't mandated to do a mother.
Yeah.
No.
My wife was, so I
I got the
decided
2 shots. I got the Moderna.
I couldn't let
Okay.
my wife
didn't like
just
it.
do it by
the
herself.
Pfizer is the same. It's 2. Our next one is 10-8. You know, but
That second shot hurt like a bitch. I'm letting y'all know right now. Like, I got the shot and instantly 2 seconds later my fingertips were tingling. It was very weird. And my
on.
whole vaccine
My arm was sore for, like,
experience
3
was
days.
weird.
yeah.
So I got my vaccine in this like underground fucking boutique doctor's office in Brooklyn.
But I hope that was the.
It was a doctor's office.
She got a Botox in her
Bro,
arm.
dead ass. Like, it was very sketchy. My job actually like sent us there. It was through my job, so it was free, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah, your job
So-
definitely got the most lowest of the lowest.
Yeah.
Of the lowest.
So I go to this place. Mind you, there's no social distancing happening in this fucking place at all because the damn place is the size of a closet. And I go into this room and the doctor opens the drawer and puts like 5 syringes on the table and he's like, pick one. And I'm like, I guess that one looks less lethal than the others, I guess. And then I was like, so how do you feel about the numbers? He goes, well, more people have died from the flu than COVID, and then sticks it in my arm. And I was like, this is awkward. And then my second shot, it was the same doctor's office, but a different doctor. She was very mean. And she didn't even let me choose. I was like, oh, the last doctor like put them on the table and let me choose my death.
She
No.
was like, no, this one.
She's like, no options.
Yeah.
This is it. So she stuck me and that was it. They haven't like told me what to do with the card. My card is like breaking down because I went to this Nas concert in rain and the shit is like disintegrated now. So I don't know. They told me not to laminate it though.
Yeah, but I heard that your iPhone's supposed to have it on like their database after 2 weeks.
Did you guys actually have COVID?
No.
No, I had
God.
COVID. I had it last year during November. Thanksgiving last year. It was
Oh,
terrible,
shit.
bro. I woke up. I got it on a Friday, I think, because I woke up that Monday and was like, "Oh, I got COVID." Like, I woke
How
up.
you wake up and
Yo,
like,
is
yeah, I
it
got
bad that
COVID.
I don't even remember what happened last Thanksgiving?
Yo, it was terrible. It was terrible. I literally could not taste or
I'm
smell.
losing my memory, babe.
It was very fast. It went by fast.
Oh no, I remember.
Look, she like,
was
I
about
don't
to-
even
No, I was
remember.
about to get offended. I was really about to get
That's why I'm
offended.
like, God, really don't.
But no, I cooked for Christmas. Your mother cooked for Thanksgiving.
See,
Because I was about to get offended. Like, mother effer, that's the first time you ate my baked mac and cheese. Because that's the first time I let it out
Yo,
the closet.
before we finish, so we're talking about this big mac and cheese, right?
I need some.
I'm a big mac and cheese person.
Same.
She said, oh, this-
That fly,
The baked
No.
mac and
Alright, I
cheese for
gotta
me can be
gotta
a
use the
meal or a side.
yes, it's going
100%,
yeah,
right?
facts.
Okay.
It's over. It's a fly.
Oh, I'm like, is she gonna?
Oh, she just left us. But yeah, Yo, she put like 3 different cheeses.
Mm.
I don't know where I was at. I was waiting. I'm watching the game. I'm smelling it. This food looking good. Yo, she gave me scoop of that. I taste that. I looked at her like, we've been married
Lord.
for a year and I ain't get to taste
Lord.
that. You got to make this
Take
again.
the
Just for
wheel.
now, you're making it tomorrow.
I'm coming over.
She making it tomorrow. I'm about to tell her that. Like,
That
yo,
sounds amazing.
What are you doing? All right, I'll buy
I'm looking
everything.
forward to this Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is definitely like one of my favorite holidays to date.
Of course.
So
I wouldn't.
I wasn't able to enjoy it last year. Like the taste and the smell, like I really could not taste any of my Thanksgiving food.
Oh,
It was wild. I was locked in my room during Thanksgiving, and my mother left a tray of food for me at the foot of my door. I brought it in, and the mac and cheese. I couldn't tell you if there was cheese. I couldn't tell you if there was seasoning. All I knew was that there was pasta in my mouth.
Oh,
That was
She
it.
just felt the noodles.
That was it. Yo, it was a crazy experience. I stayed in my room for 10 whole days, bro. On day 6, I was looking out the window like, what if I just jump out this shit right now?
Oh,
Like,
damn, you
I was
crazy.
going
She can't go in the box.
crazy. Like,
6 days.
bro,
days.
She got 6 days in
I'm
like,
so busy.
about to go out
like,
this
I'm
window.
never sitting still like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of weird. And
See,
then
that
it's
would
like,
probably kill me too.
and then it was in my room. Like I had roommates. So it was not like I got to be like on lockdown in a whole crib. It was just my room. So it was just, it was terrible. And my symptoms, like when I woke up that day, I knew I had it because it was like I was just thinking of all the symptoms that they say. And I'm
It was
like,
like,
check.
shit.
I got this shit. Like, well. And I went to the hospital. I went to the emergency room. They had me waiting for like a couple of hours.
couple. What's a couple?
Mind you, they had me do an MRI and all of
Oh.
this other shit. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I have
She was about
COVID.
5
Just
hours.
No,
give
that's-
me. They gave
But
me
that's
all
what's
of
up,
these
though.
tests.
That's what's up. See, stuff like
It's
that. Like
crazy.
I would get upset if you didn't do that.
Mm.
Only because like this shit is attacking my lungs.
I was upset that
attacking
they
my
was
chest.
doing it because I knew I had COVID and I didn't want to pay for all of them other tests they was giving me. You feel me? I mean, obviously, insurance covered most of it, but
I'm about
Still.
to
You know?
say you better lie on somebody's application like the rest of the world fucking doing against the Medicaid.
But they did the positive COVID test, bro. As soon as they did that shit, they were like, you need to get your stuff immediately. We need to move you. I'm like, where are we moving to? And they put me in a bubble. It was like this little closet, and there was 3 bubbles. It was one lady, one bubble, one lady, another.
I know she said, yo, I should have stayed at my motherfucking
Yeah,
room.
yeah. And then they closed the bubble, and they like used the gloves on the door to like give you stuff. It was crazy. I felt like ET. It was so weird. It's so literally like I
E.T.
felt like
Oh
what is
my
wrong
God.
with me? And then when I was finally done and I got my negative test and I came back to work, oh, it was over. Like everybody was like treating me like a germ. They were like, all right, you work on this floor. Nobody else is coming on this floor while you're at work. Ugh. I'm like, oh my
I don't
God.
have it no more.
Right, like relax.
That's what I didn't like.
I was the first person in my office to have it though, so I get it.
Okay, but still, like, who said they didn't give it to you?
That's
And
what
these
I'm saying. I
motherfuckers
know
didn't
who
get
gave it to
tested.
me. I
Like,
know who gave it to me, but whatever.
See, oh, she knows. That's like the first time I got lights.
Yo,
I
you
know
know
who
me.
fucking gives it.
And she don't even work there no
I
more.
hate
So
flies. That fly just flying everywhere. You ain't gotta say no names, but who gave it to you? I'm getting nosy.
Look, she about to start some shit. Come on.
Listen. But yeah,
he
it was a
is
terrible
a whole man.
experience. But this whole thing is just becoming so hard to just do like the little things that we used to do. Like we really have to cherish it now because
Yo, listen,
everything is gonna be becoming limited.
I went to the basketball court 2 days in a row. I ain't do that in a long time. And I was out there killing. So for me to do that, it was like, all right, stuff getting a little back to normal.
Yeah, no, it's
'Cause I
definitely.
wasn't even doing that.
I don't like him and I. What we did during the whole pandemic, we definitely stayed away from people. We love people and we hate people.
Yeah,
So it's like
that's how
we
I felt
stayed.
too.
Yeah, like we stayed away from people. So we just looked at every fucking park on Staten Island and kind of just traveled the parks and
Ooh,
hope
that's
that we
fun.
didn't have ticks and stuff like that. Because like
That's
you
a
be-
thing out here. yo.
yeah, you be on the side of the highway and it'd be a whole fucking trail, and you're like, wait, there's a trail there. Hold on, where we
Skirt,
gonna
yo,
park?
That's a
baby.
fact.
I'll
That's
pull
a
over on the
fact.
highway and bust a U-turn. I won't give a
and,
fuck.
and
That's
we'll
a
walk
fact.
the trail, and believe it or not, we'll see shit, and it was amazing. Like I'm gonna say thank God we haven't caught it. Like right now,
Yeah.
I'm at that point where I'm that hero from last year that is now that 0 if I don't have a vaccine. So
Yeah.
I did get vaccinated, but now this is the fucked up part. go back to the question that I asked you about, school having
Yeah.
school safety, not even police or cops, because we don't have a fucking gun.
Yeah.
We don't, these kids got more weapons than us.
Word. Word. It's a
We don't
fact.
got shit. Like, so it's like with these kids, it's like right now, what their plan of action is basically to take away. Let's say you've been to a high school with 14 agents. You're
Yeah.
used to seeing a big group of
14
agents.
agents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Curtis was 14
A lot of
agents.
people, yes.
We
Yo,
was
the high
14
school-
agents in Curtis.
All right. The first high school I went to,
And we
only
knew
had-
all of them.
We had about
personally.
2, maybe 3. The second one, 1. No, the second one, 2. The last one, 1.
We used
I
to
don't
have
even think
2
we
or
had
3 on each
it was at the
floor.
desk.
Yeah, nah.
We have 2 or 3 on each floor.
Yeah, Curtis.
And then you
Curtis
had the
was big.
outside people.
Wait, when you was in high school?
When I was in high school, I
Did-
ain't never went into high school. I was a fast little bitch. That's why I came out pregnant. I don't remember high school. All I
and
know
the
is I
story
paid.
to that is, yeah. But yeah.
All I know is I paid one person, and what I paid him was Snickers because I used to sell bogeys up in the corner store up in Curtis. Like, I didn't go in. I went to Curtis, but I didn't go to Curtis. Like, I just went there. Like, I was one of those tourists that was assigned to the building.
I'm weak.
I went inside. Like I went to a couple classes
times.
where I couldn't when I couldn't cut, I'll just go to my class for like 15 minutes and
Yeah.
then spin.
But when I was in
I
high
was in every
school, they
lunch
took
period.
it. No, actually, they had it when you was in high school, where
What?
they put everybody on top of the auditorium when they was sweeping.
Yeah. Mhm.
So like, I knew you was going to sweep me, and it was about to be a party.
Exactly. So it was never nothing.
I
Facts.
never I didn't mind. Like, and cigarettes at the time was 2 for $1, so I was making $20 a pack. Or for $20 in a whole, I ain't gonna tell you what my pockets was.
Right.
I was like,
She giving the whole
like,
business plan right now.
Yo.
It was
I'm
some
dead.
chicken. That's why I say, like, I'm that cool agent because my kids right now, and then I'll get fired for this. I don't give a fuck what they sell. I don't care. And the reason why I don't care is if I don't smell it, I don't see it, I don't know.
Right.
Like, what I care about is weapons. And I tell them that. I see a knife in your pocket, I'm going to take it away from you. Am I going to lock you up for the knife? No, I'll probably do found property. Do found property and tell you don't bring a fucking knife. Why?
Right.
Because if you swing it, it's on me. I've been in double dutch contests, but it was real knives. Like, but I'm double dutching. Like, okay, he swung. Wait. And I don't have nothing to protect myself.
Yeah.
So no, if I saw a gun, most definitely you was going down. I'm sorry. Because if you shoot someone else's kid, I have to now explain to that mother that, oh, Tommy's normally a cool dude, and I didn't think he was going to use the gun on somebody, and he actually did. And I'm sorry.
And also, it'd be mad fucking early in the morning for all of that shit. Like, you can't wait until after school hours when it's kind of like a better time to like go bust a cap in somebody's ass.
You know what I hate right now is that people don't know how to have a one-on.
Yeah.
Let's
Tell me
bring
about
one-
it.
That's your era though.
Yo.
That's your era. I'm
Yo.
sorry.
Don't point that way.
I come from the era where
I don't get it. I don't know what it is. It's so
scared to lose.
frustrating.
They scared to lose. They scared to be.
It's so frustrating.
You mean I can't say
Embarrassed, humiliated.
the word.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the word I couldn't get.
I don't understand it either. I feel like back in my time when we had the one-on, you was good. Like, we didn't, you was gonna get joked on, but it wasn't gonna be for
You
that
win
long.
some, you lose some.
Yeah, like people gonna be like, oh, but right now everyone is just trying to take a credit of having the best
Yeah.
video
Yeah.
and not trying to save someone's life. Like, we're killing each other. Fuck
It's
these people
bad.
come and kill us with these vaccines. If anything, if you look at our death, we done killed each other more than these vaccines. had
And it's
killed
crazy
us.
because how are so many of our people dying and motherfuckers ain't even supposed to be outside right now?
Period.
How is that? You know what I
Like,
mean? Like,
What I hate is every time I
It's
turn
crazy.
around, I'm seeing a 13 and 14-year-old with a gun.
yeah, it's bad.
Like, parents, I'm sorry. I get it. Y'all can like to smoke weed. Y'all can like to party. Y'all can like to chill. But there's a certain time. So when you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning until about 7:30, 8 o'clock, you're a motherfucking parent. And I'm trying to be nice. Because, you're a parent 24/7. But I'm trying to give it to y'all deadbeats. So from 7 in the morning to about 7:30, let's just say you're a parent. Teach them how to write. Like, I had met a 13-year-old the other day, and he curses me out every fucking day. Every day he curses me out, telling me to shut the fuck up, all this other stuff. Like, I ain't gonna say what else he said. But and when we did the
What did he say?
alphabets,
right.
yo, suck my dick, fuck you.
See, I ain't
you
hear
know,
that.
shit like that.
I ain't hear that. I know 13-year-olds that
Anyway,
Right.
but
play no
Um,
game.
we end up putting the alphabet in front of him, and he only knows 22 letters. And
oh,
that
I'm cutting
hurt
your
me.
ass. I'm cutting your ass.
That hurt.
I'm cutting
like,
your ass.
I now am okay with you telling me shut the fuck up, bitch, suck my dick, and all of that, because I know that you don't know nothing else.
Right. You don't even know how to spell that.
So what I did, like I told teachers, I was like, look, I'll stay behind. I will stay behind and I'll fucking put door. I'll put a index card on every little thing. Door, doorknob. Like, what the fuck is wrong with your parents right now? And I'm sorry because I said I was going to stop cursing, but that pisses me off. When your kid is about 1 year old, you should have index cards all over your house. Screw everybody who's bringing a Patron bottle, a Hennessy bottle, or any other freaking bottle. When they come into your house, if they do bring that around 11 o'clock while your kid's supposed to be asleep, like, they supposed to come in and see index cards all over cabinet,
Yeah.
brown, red, green. If your friends are like, yo, why you have this? Because I want my kids to know how to read.
Yep.
I need them to sign an application. Y'all over here already naming them Shaquana, Laguana, Lagui, and then want them to read the application.
These names, nah.
like, I don't understand it. Like,
And it sucks because people will grow up and you'll make fun of somebody for their name, and it's like, damn, I know you didn't choose that, but like, damn, girl.
yo,
Like,
I can give you.
was really
If I
fried
can't
your
get
shit.
fired for this, I can give you like 3 names right now.
Yeah,
I think I told my husband this, and I was just like, "Yo, they spelt it how
It
it's
sounds.
pronounced,"
Yep.
and I'm like,
Yep.
"I'm confused."
Yep. Listen,
Time out. What?
I
Wait.
remember when I was in Curtis, I had this one teacher who spelled my name so fucked up, like really fucked up. He spelled my real name is Dalia, and so he spelled it DALI apostrophe YA hyphen AH, like some wild shit.
That's
Just
not
add
even.
and
That's
match it.
not facts. 'Cause that's not even.
DALIAH. That's it. That's all you had to do, sir. I was like, that's kind of racist, but all right. I'm not coming here tomorrow.
What? He was the English teacher?
Math.
Yeah,
Stick
stick
to
with
that.
stick with numbers.
Stick to that.
Stick with numbers.
He really butched my shit up. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. That's kind of racist, bro.
But it's just crazy that, I am part of the vaccine crew. Like, I really hate to be on this side because I am a person that says my body, my choice.
Yeah.
I'm part of it too.
But you did it because you was in love with me.
I feel like
Yo, that's the only reason
Yeah.
why I got it.
yeah.
He
And
said
you're in
if
the
you do
same
it, I
house.
would do
You
it.
might
Yeah.
as well.
He said if you do it, I do it.
And I'm mad now that I got it. You know why? Because I don't even like him.
You love me.
He's like, damn, I wish I was not vaccinated.
Just
today.
know that when you get married, when y'all get married, the choice is he don't gotta like you. He gotta love you. He ain't gotta like you.
Mm.
Tell my
And
wife
he
every
still
day.
got to do it. He still got to wait outside of Nas concerts because now you really got to wait because you signed at that dotted line. Because now if something happens,
You going to the Nas
they coming
concert?
for you.
I'm dropping you off and I'm going home. If I'm dropping you off there, I'll see you later. What time the concert in? All right, cool. I'll be there at this exit right here.
Right.
Boom, you know the car.
I tell my husband that all the time. I'm like, yo, we signed at that dotted line. So if you die, the first person they coming to is me. Hi, when's the last time you saw your husband? Same way with you. Was the last time you saw your wife?
What was it like being able to say that word after, like husband and wife?
Ooh, I like that question. It felt more powerful. Because right now, a lot of people look at us and we don't look like we in our 30s. Trust me, I know we.
Y'all look crazy right now, but yeah.
So
She
it's
is
like, when I go somewhere, like,
She just got ID'd for these shit.
Really? Oh shit!
Right down the block. Yo, she comes here, baby. I'm about to go. I didn't even know she was gonna get those. I'm like, all right, she about to get some
That's
clothes.
crazy.
Cool. She come back, she's like, yeah, I need my ID. In my head, I'm like,
And she's like,
nigga.
ew, I need my ID.
Guys, continue to ID me, boo. Ew. So
I'm still a spring chicken.
it's like with that, I actually have outpatient surgery on Wednesday. And I was asking him, like, can my husband come? And, she's like, oh, your husband. I was like, no, we're really married. Like, that's
like for real.
Yeah, that's what's wrong nowadays
Yeah.
is that we actually have to say we're really married.
Yeah, because people just say it. Yeah.
And not only that, it takes a lot to change your last name. Like my government last name is not out there,
yeah.
and it's not out there for a reason because he got a crazy Capricorn. So with
And
that,
now you
being
see,
said-
right? But it ain't the December ones. It's the January ones. Okay, cool.
We're going with that. We're going
Okay.
with
So
the January.
yeah,
Jones.
like
They're crazy.
she's one of those, call ACS on you. Yeah, she
Oh.
one of those type of people that just can't let us see the kids, but want to call cops on us. So with that being said, my government name is not out there.
Yeah.
So when I go to the doctors, I have to use what my father gave me.
Yeah.
So that's when they look at us, and I have to say, like, I wish I can have 2 IDs to say,
Yeah.
look,
Like
here
this
I'm
is
married.
me.
Because
This
if
is
you-
also me.
Exactly. Because if you look at our papers, our marriage certificate, we went to City Hall. We didn't have nothing crazy. We loved each other and just went.
Yeah.
So if you look at our marriage certificate, it says that I completely dropped my maiden name and I am now with my marriage name.
Yeah.
So yeah, some things I use Nash and some things I use my maiden name. And I just don't want a dirty Nash yet. Like Nash is clean. Like Nash got no debt. Like, like Nash is clean.
Clean slate.
Like she clean slate. So, see, that's how true it is. Don't spill. Hold on, because I'm not buying another laptop for no fucking body. So yeah.
Yo, I can't. I don't know. I'm nervous. I've always had a weird look at love. It's all because it's just like you have the great images of it from all of those super inspirational couples.
But
that
believe it
everybody
or
looked
not,
up
it is
to.
more that.
It is
It
more
is-
that.
it is
Okay,
more that.
That's what I was gonna say.
And
like
it's more that when you have the right one. Like we kind of cheated because we dated at 13.
okay, yeah, y'all
And then
cheated.
and then we got
But
back
we did,
together after 17 years.
I was about to
So
say she wasn't even born.
Well, that's dope because my boyfriend and I we dated in college.
And what year was that?
That was 2015.
15, see?
Yeah,
So they had a break, but they had a break.
yeah.
Because you know what? Some
Because
people
I graduated college in 2016, and then we started dating again March 22nd of 2020.
Ow, that's around my
Ready?
birthday, March 26th. But you gotta understand
17 years.
That's a long-ass
but we had
time.
we was doing the pen pal era. Like they had social media. Like we had what? AIM, and that's after like
AIM.
like
That's a
we was
throwback.
exactly. We was me
Whoa.
hinted at MySpace and shit, like the Black Planet and shit. That's
Oh,
where
the
we was
MySpace
at.
pose.
So we couldn't find each other exactly, right? So we couldn't really find each other. So I would say if we was able to find each other quick, we probably would have had that short period of
Yeah.
time because he came to my block at a certain point, and I told him if you would have saw me, I was single, so I probably would have wrapped it. But but I'm gonna say marriage is that what you see on social media, as long as you have the right companion.
Yeah. And I
Like-
think so. I'm very big on not putting my relationship so much so on social media.
Why?
And I think it's because and I was just explaining this to him the other day. So what was it? It was some shit. Who's that fucking rapper that just put out that his girl left him for another guy? Is it Pooh Shiesty? I don't know who it was, but one of the like
I'm surprised you don't know because you listen to
top
rap all the
rappers.
time.
It was a few months ago, maybe. And I remember I was talking to my friend, and she was like, "Yeah, my boyfriend got a whole attitude because this girl done got TYB'd by some other guy, so now he's in his bag, and he's just like talking." And she's just like, "How was he so affected by this celebrity couple and what's going on with their relationship that he'll bring that energy into
To
ours?"
ours.
You know?
Mm,
And so
that's strong.
like, for example, when you asked me like, oh, like what can we talk about on the show and what can we not?
Not.
And I even went to him and I was telling him like, hey, like I really appreciate them asking me that because that means a lot, you know? And he was like, so what you gonna tell them that you want to? And I'm like, no, like I'm not gonna hold back anything because I don't give a fuck. But I told him like I'm really not big on putting so much energy into that because you're opening the gates now for people to judge, people to have
Are you-
They're gonna
opinions.
judge you.
Wait,
Yo, you're
regardless.
black.
Hold
You're
on.
black.
Yeah,
They're gonna
that's
judge you
true.
Wait.
regardless.
do you feel like you're just not at that point yet to want to deal with having to defend something that you know you have?
Exactly. You know, because I don't know. I just looking at all of these big relationships on social media, so many of them crumble because of so many opinions and so many people like for example, there was some story up, like there's another blog going out that Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber, it's like a abusive relationship, and it's come up a bunch of times since they've been married, and so she's like fed up with it, and she's finally like clapping back and things like that, and it's just like
Even with Queen Naja and her
Clarence,
Clarence.
yeah.
Everybody was like, well, Clarence don't really look like he's into her as much, and at first he denied her on Smash and Pass,
right,
and I feel like I understand that. Because when I first got with him, I had so much failed relationships that I was putting out on
Right.
social media
right,
that I was like, with him, I was like, oh, I really don't want to post you. I kind of just really want to delete this social media. I feel like I found my husband. We're getting married soon.
and sometimes
Why not delete it?
that makes them feel like, oh, so why you don't want to put me on social media?
That
You
was
don't want
him.
nobody to know?
That was not me.
That's
I was
him
saying
for
don't
me.
delete it. You ain't gotta delete it.
Yeah,
You ain't gotta put me up. I'm just saying you ain't gotta delete
Nah,
it.
he was completely like, you better not delete it. Like,
Yeah.
because I asked him, and then I told him, I was like, but my thing is, I kept it. Not only, I wouldn't say not for him, but I kept it because I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna keep it, let's make it a business.
yeah,
So my
100%.
page is,
and that's how I
I'll
feel.
couple
If
days.
we'll
You
do
waited
that,
a
then let's
whole-
go
that was-
all the way out.
what the fuck you think a business come overnight? Hell no. Even Ching Chang Hong like a can't become business overnight. You know how to think about it, huh? What can I do with this page? Like, what can I do with this page?
Yeah,
Like my whole thing is what I don't like about certain relationships, and I'm gonna say certain because in my relationship we came over that barrier.
Yeah.
What I don't like is that certain people don't understand is that we do not have control or power of what other people do.
Yep.
We would look at a picture and we would love ourselves in this picture. Like, oh my God, this picture screams personality and volumes. And yes, it could probably put me in a different platform. And this is what we're thinking about as a woman.
right.
And when we post it, here goes these little trolls. Oh my God, your ass so fat. Oh, I'll rub it. Oh, I remember the day. Eyes. And it's like, remember the day? What? I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Remember? I don't even know him. Like, I don't know what he remembering. Like, nah, you gotta know him. Yo, I really don't know him. Like, I'm sorry. And I feel like those are the things that I didn't want.
Yeah,
And so I actually told my husband, I was like, babe, we're married. Like, we shouldn't even be thinking about that no more.
right.
That
right.
should not even be a fucking argument.
Yeah.
Because if this is an argument and this is a conversation, then why are we married?
Mm,
I married
see?
you to say I'm here.
and that's a new tier. Yeah, I
So
feel that.
it took him about 2 days to be like, you know what? You're right. Not give him 2 days because I'm not under exaggerating it. He really, when someone's so used to that toxic shit,
Yeah,
it's like us women, when we're used to that toxic shit, we're over explain ourselves.
oh hell yeah.
Like,
Oh yes.
We'll go to the store and be like, well, I went to the store only because, like, when I had woke up and I had brushed my teeth, I was looking, I was like, if you came over, I really didn't have juice. So I'm like, bitch, I just asked you where you was at. I'm like, no,
Right.
I'm just explaining to you why I even got where I was at, so you don't feel no way. And that's because the woman
Fact.
been through some toxic shit.
Word.
Like, people don't realize that because, you know, I when I was dating women, I had women tell me that, and I'm like, so what color drawers did you decide to put on? And they're like, huh? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I just said how you was doing.
Right.
Like,
But
and I did that
how
to
I was
him.
doing.
Even him now, he'll leave the house and he'll be like, I just got on the bridge. I'm around the corner from his house. I'm at his house.
Nah, she's wilding. I'll let you know, like, yo, I'm almost there. All right, I'm here. I'm letting you know where I'm at. I'm here to let you know where I was going.
Fact.
I'm here.
Fact.
So if anything happened, you know
where
I
I'm
was
at,
here.
Right.
That's it. You good? All right, I'm good. Cool. Boom.
Fact.
Me, I'm just like, I know you. Yeah, you're fine. You said you was going to Travis' house.
Yeah, exactly.
Got you.
No,
But I'm
100%.
different. That's my personality.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I've been with other females where they like, oh well, he didn't text me, and I'm like, bitch, he just left 20 minutes ago.
Right.
Like, where the fuck is he going?
Right,
Like,
right.
shut up. Here,
Right. And
drink.
like I have some friends, and I think like this trait is weird. Like those relationships where the woman or even the other spouse feels like they have to have the email. Oh
That's
See?
how true it is.
The email
like-
password, the Facebook password, the Instagram password, this password, that blah, 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 blah. I need to know every single human you're talking to at every point of the day.
And
And
why
I
are
feel
you
like
talking
that
to
is
them?
like
that's draining.
Formula for chaos.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
Because you're
it's-
looking. You're looking. You want to find something.
I love to tell those people. My mom let go my hand, and she
Mhm.
allowed me across the street now.
Yep.
So I don't need you to cross me.
Right. Hell yeah.
I will
don't
want
like that
you.
shit.
There's a difference. There's a want like one thing I love about being married is the comfortability of knowing that you have someone.
Yeah.
No matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what. You're like, yo, if I cut my fucking hair, it's married.
Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah.
you're gonna deal with my ugliness. Ow. Like, you don't have to think about putting up cute pictures and going out on dates and finding out new colors and new traits and new family. I feel like that's the best part about being married. Being married is knowing that when you smell like shit, the person's gonna actually sit in your shit with you.
Like you smell like shit.
And they sit in the
But
shit
now
with
we
you.
both smell like shit.
Shit. And we just sitting in the shit together. And that comes with everything, during the pandemic, I was I don't know how fucking essential I was, but I was the essential worker. So me being the essential worker, it was like now I had to sit in his shit.
Mhm.
And then now with me now having my outpatient surgery on Wednesday, now he gotta sit in my shit.
yeah.
So like,
I've been saying her shit all this whole time. I don't know what the fuck she talking about.
Just clarify.
facts, because I'm in more debt than he is. Like, he just got baby mama debt.
I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm here regardless, but
What should you guys say with that me? Hold on, wait a minute. I'm pretty shit. I smell like roses and sunflower shit.
Mm.
Look, you see how he looked at me? He's like,
I'm married with her.
I
I,
beg
don't
to
know about all
differ.
that. I beg to differ for that one.
It's like I don't know. I plead the fifth on that one.
I'm not even gonna say nothing to the judge. The judge asked me to I'm just looking at him. Not saying nothing. Like, fuck you think. She's crazy.
so what is your biggest fear about marriage?
I guess just getting bored.
Mm.
Like once you're like you hit that like 30-year mark, like what now? You
Alright.
know?
I guess you're gonna DJ at a swinger party now.
I got a question. So
we might do that. What'd you know?
your fear is being getting bored at a certain amount of years and whatever the case may be. So if you was dating and you felt bored, you would leave that person.
Yes.
Mm, okay,
Yes.
that's her fear.
Facts. But not bored,
So-
like just bored to the point where there's no spark.
Mhm.
Not bored to where we're sitting not doing anything, but bored to where it's like, all right,
We're like roommates.
yeah, exactly.
We're like
there's
roommates.
no
We're paying the bill.
chemistry
Yeah, we paying the
anymore,
bills.
you
We're
know?
here.
And you know where I get that from? I guess it's just seeing the black woman narrative, right?
Okay.
And in the movies and our great grandmothers are with men that are out cheating and treat them like shit and beat on them and all of this, and they just I'm the woman of the house and the
And
kids
then
gotta be accounted for.
And then when they turn 50, they change.
right, right. And that's when they want to
That's-
fucking get up and take a loan out and get their own crib and shit.
And be right and be a
and
right
let a whole
man
lifetime go by without, you know what I mean? And so
get it.
that's and also just I do believe that marriage is a lifelong thing, but I also feel like women, like sometimes that person's just not it.
Yeah.
And a lot of the women in my family and a lot of families that I've seen growing up, they've put that, all right, well, you know what? I'm doing this for the kids, so we're just gonna stick it out and I'm gonna sacrifice my happiness. And I think that's a big scary
because I don't
part
want to
of
seem like a
marriage, too.
failure.
Yeah, that's a big.
There's a lot
like,
of people
I don't
that's
know.
married nowadays because they don't want to seem like a failure.
Yeah,
And having a divorce does not mean that you failed. Sticking somewhere.
because there's people who divorce and get back together and just needed that time away from each other.
Exactly. Exactly. So
For all that, yo,
I
go
don't-
see your friends every day and go chill, play ball.
Right. For
I
all
gotta
of
see you
that.
every day.
For
Why
all
we
of
gotta
that.
separate?
For all
I'll
that,
sleep
let's
it
get a bigger house. And
True.
you just be
I'll sleep in the
downstairs.
living room.
Right.
You can have the room. That's
he took
it.
bad shit. Because when I get mad and put myself in my own she shed, he picked me up and bring me back to the bed. Talking about we ain't going to sleep like this.
Right. Which is important.
We ain't gonna sleep like this. You could be mad. Cool. I'm coming in here. I'm laying in this motherfucker bed. Okay, how you feel? And you're gonna turn book curl right up, right to your spot. Go to sleep. I don't hear it.
Okay,
But
so
that's a big fear for me.
we gonna finish this off on marriage because she's not married. So this is what we're gonna say. And I'm gonna say this. Actually, I'm gonna hand my flowers to you,
Thank you.
and that's kind of like throwing my bouquet to you. I'm gonna say this. Until you learn that marriage is your own foundation, you'll learn that marriage don't get boring.
Yeah.
Don't put your foundation down as what you have seen, because you said, some people are just married for the kids after a while. One thing that I have learned is the reason why things are spicy between us, and it's not only sexually, it's conversations and everything else, is because we are each other's bully. At the same time, we are each other's nurses. We are each other's therapists. Do I feel like we need therapy?
She
I
be
always
joking
say
on
that.
me too.
Yeah, like,
Joking
do
me
I
all
feel
day.
like we need therapy? But we came from a past where our parents came, they did what they could,
Yeah.
and they couldn't fulfill.
Yeah.
So we was like, oh, I want to fulfill this.
Yeah.
I want to fulfill a foundation where I'm not kicking my kid out at 18 because I think they're grown, because they're not grown. I want to put a foundation where I can tell my kid, hey, yo, why are you looking at being a model? Look at being an architect. Look at being an engineer. Look at being something different.
Yeah.
So it's like when we both came back together, I asked him, I said, how you feel about marriage? Even though we talked about it at 13, he's like, I don't believe in divorce. That's all I needed to hear.
Right.
Because if you don't believe in
you're
divorce and I
setting
don't
the
believe in
tone.
divorce, that means we're going to stick this shit out. Now, here's my shit. Let me get your shit and let's deal with this shit.
Right.
Literally. And if you could take two people where when mom is sitting here like, oh, well, I don't think she's the right one, or I don't think he's the right one, and like, well, you're not in our bed.
Right.
Then you got the perfect one. So I'm gonna always say that if you're in a relationship with someone who like, yo, my mom is my everything, and if she sits here and don't like your hair color, you're gonna have to change it, then that's not the husband for you, because he's not marrying
100%.
you. He's marrying his mom's
100%.
opinions of you.
Yeah.
Or his dad opinions. Same thing. When y'all now become into a relationship, it's supposed to be fuck everybody as us against the world. Period. Not because Jay-Z and Beyonce did it, or Bonnie and Clyde did it. Honestly, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because when those envelopes come in and that eviction door come, everybody gonna be looking at y'all like y'all could do that shit together.
Right.
No one's gonna sit here and be like, well, let me just help because they're not gonna care.
Nope.
They're gonna look at the
It's just gonna
unity.
be y'all.
They're gonna look at the unity and say, so what y'all gonna do now? And they're gonna put it so much that y'all gonna like, yo, fuck y'all, I don't need your help. So,
and it's a y'all thing like that, and that right there scares me, because I'm so like me. I'm going to figure something out for myself. Letting that letting that second party in is like,
it's hard. I've been married 2 years and it's hard. Look, he's fighting.
Jabbing, hitting, swinging. Like,
how
you
much
said
do
you want me to hit? I done got vaccinated for you.
he was the one outside the Nas concert and shit.
I got rained on you, bitch.
Yeah,
listen, I done went to the Ox store. If I was smoking cigarettes, I done went to the Ox store. I had a bogey. I done bought something to eat. We gonna have a conversation. What's going on?
We're gonna
My girl
enjoy
at the
this
Nas
fucking
concert. I couldn't get in because I wasn't vaccinated. Oh, I didn't have the card or whatever the case may be. So I'm just supposed up in here with you. You got a charger?
Yo, he's not lying. Like, he's not, because three days ago he said that. He was like, when are you gonna let your walls down? And it's hard. Like, it's really hard because I was a parent at 17 who baby father walked out, and I got my own apartment 3 months after she was born. So it was like, I had a whole me down forever. So it's like, when I feel like
that's
one little instance where I tell you, hey, have your fucking negative thing, and you don't have your negative thing, I'm already assuming I'm always gonna have you like another fucking child.
Yep.
So I think once I learned how to break that shell to say, yo, he made one mistake.
And also accepting their background too. I had to put that into perspective for our relationship, because he's the youngest and I'm the oldest.
Okay.
He has all brothers. I'm the only girl. So it's like our dynamics are so different from where we come up. Like, I'm
he's so masculine.
and also, but he's so masculine, but also because he was the youngest, everybody already knew
Teddy
who they
bear.
were. Yeah, like it was like everything was already set in stone for him,
Mhm.
you know. And for me, it was like my parents were young; they were trying to establish who they were. You know,
You saw
so-
all their mistakes. You listed the mistakes,
Yeah.
and it was just like,
So
even though
it's
your parents
hard.
got over the mistakes, the oldest never really gets over the mistakes.
Exactly.
That's why I tell
Exactly.
my oldest, like, you're my rider. Like, you know,
Mhm.
when I got married, she kind of went a little south, and I was like, yo, baby girl, this didn't change. You're
Right.
my rider. Like,
Period.
bitch, we raised each other. Like, we was in some shit. Like, you think I'm married and I
Exactly.
forgot? No, you my
Exactly.
oldest. Let's go. We
So,
got this.
I've definitely brought that up. I'm very big on sitting down and us just having conversations. Now, sometimes I'm not easy
Yes.
to talk to
Mhm.
at all. At all. It's just like I see red.
That's just
Like,
women.
don't even breathe the wrong way.
Like,
Why are you breathing like that?
Uh-huh.
Why are you eating like that? Like, bro, I'm
Yo,
the
I
worst.
eat too loud. Really, baby?
Yo, do you?
you
Girl,
really gotta
you
eat that?
gotta
Yo,
smack
I'll
like
be
that. Yeah.
fucking some shit up.
Yo,
Yo,
babe,
hold on.
if
I'll
you
be-
watching this, I just want to finally put out that I'm not the only one.
I'm on your
Thank
side,
you,
bro. You in some shit. It could be chips, food, a
But
drink.
why you gotta
It just
smack
has
like
that-
Right, close your
Yo.
mouth.
Yo, eat like we on the first day every day. Like the same way you
Okay.
ate on that first day, eat like that.
Okay.
Like
Yo,
you
yo.
sitting there with fork and knife. I fell in
Uh-huh.
love with that
And
fork and knife.
That same
motherfucker.
energy y'all had from the first date better happen for the next 150 years.
Yo, I be like, do you know damn well I gotta turn this TV on before you start eating that shit? So don't even play with me.
Like,
Hold on.
exactly, hold on.
Let me turn this
Just
shit all the
smack
way
it
up
out.
because you're getting me. I told him, I said, when we get like our lovely place, just know that the first rule of thumb is that eating is like
No,
go over there,
Yeah.
bro. Go over there.
I love you, but this
we
is
need a
my
long,
table.
we need a long dinner table. You sit all the way at the end. I sit all the way at this end. Like, bro,
I
it's
don't
something
know.
in
It's
my
just-
brain that shit makes my skin crawl. Like,
That's
I don't know what it
exactly.
is. And I
Because you
tell
know
him it's
what?
not just him, it's everybody. That shit pisses
Because
me
when
off.
you hear the smacking, you just start thinking about the mashing of how the food looks with the little gookie and all that. See, I'm sorry, I have an image. Barney raised me, and I have my imagination. And when I hear the smacking, it's like I see the food in my head. Like, ew, why you gotta smack like that? Like, swallow, motherfucker.
Fellas, I got y'all. Why it take y'all 4 hours to get ready?
It don't even take me that long.
I don't want to hear that.
Don't take me 4
we
hours.
gotta be somewhere. Say we gotta be somewhere at 2. Y'all start getting ready 1:15.
Because it depends on the.
That ain't my
depends on the
problem.
event.
No.
certain events have
That
certain type
ain't
of
my
makeup.
problem. Y'all don't like our chewing. We don't like being late sometimes. We don't want to be sitting there in the living room.
Nigga be like, oh, but you don't complain when I'm chewing on that. Whoa. Listen. All right, listen. I'm talking about food right now. All right, stop. But when you're doing other things, smack away. Do what you gotta do.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Sloppy motherfucker, sloppy. But
But-
on
Yo,
that note,
I'm
we
done.
definitely hit our 2-hour mark. I think we got to be respectful
was
because
fun.
next week we'll have I think they have another person that comes on after us now. But yes, next week's gonna be our last episode. Our very last not our very last. It's gonna be the end of season 2. Season 3 gonna come back up in the fucking spring. Booyah!
Boom.
It
And
might be winning. You never know. God has a plan.
yes, what we're trying to do is just trying to get our money together. And we'll talk about that in the last episode. But today we have the girls on the rocks.
Thank you for having
She's
me.
a
guys. This
DJ,
was
she
fun.
a model. She's just an inspiration. She's
You're
just a
one-stop shop
personality.
for entertainment for real, you guys.
Yes.
Whenever you need an event, it's like boom. I don't know where I'm having my event. I don't know who's playing music. I don't know who's bringing the food. I don't know who's decorating. All of those things, just hit me up. and
Yes.
we'll figure it out.
Don't
a way.
Y'all know
forget
the vibes.
October 23rd. She has something going on Hub
Yes.
17 in Staten
Yes.
Island. So check it out.
Definitely.
I'm gonna
I
tell
would
you
tell
to check
y'all
it
the
out 'cause
block
it's a
name, but
different-
you know, we just gonna say it's wavy.
wavy.
Yeah,
Point to the left
exactly.
and ride that way.
Wave.
Wave
Yes,
back.
it's definitely if you want a different type of vibe, that is a different type of vibe. Everything in there.
Absolutely.
So thank you for coming
Of
on.
course.
Yes,
All vibes,
we might
no
take you.
drama.
We might bring you back again just to say, yo,
Please
you know what? I'm
do.
bored. Let's go. We're gonna bring you back. Let's
Pull
talk
up.
about shit.
yes. So definitely, everybody, go follow me, girl on the _rocks. Bye.
Yes. Bye.
Y'all heard that.